And we welcome you to today's interleague battle between the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. Here's your starting lineup for the home team, the Kansas City Royals. At second base batting first, Jonathan India. At shortstop batting second, Bobby Witt Jr. At first base batting third, Vinny Pasquantino. At catcher batting fourth, Salvador Perez. At designated hitter batting fifth, Michael Garcia. At center field batting sixth, Drew Waters. At third base batting seventh, Nick Lofton. At right field batting eighth, John Rave. At left field batting ninth, Dairon Blanco. And pitching today for the Kansas City Royals, it is the left-hander, Noah Cameron. Your starting lineup for the Kansas City Royals. Alright guys, and with that in mind, welcome to the series finale between the Reds and the Royals. The Reds took the first two games, and the Reds looking to get the sweep here today in this Wednesday night game. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. I've been for 21 months now. Happy Tom Levante, 5-28. Never forget that Tom Levante went 5-28 as the head coach of Utah. Amen to that. Appreciate you being a member for 21 months now. Appreciate you all for being here on this stream. My name is Jerry9. If you have never been to a JG9 live stream before, how it works is like this. Fire away with the chat with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation, I get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order they see them. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this game, Reds or the Royals? And if you are a member, you get a lot of cool perks for being a member. Members only Q&A streams. Your name at the end of the video. But one of the things that we do get is emojis in the chat. You could use the old emojis, new emojis for the teams playing today, the Reds or the Royals. Again, appreciate you guys being here on this stream. Every donation also counts toward this thing called You Make the Call. It's a one-day vote. We're going to make a decision by tonight. Which game we're doing tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern or thereabout. Braves, Phils, or A's, Blue Jays. You're going to help me decide. It's one day for this You Make the Call. So this should be an interesting one. This is the only stream we're doing. So this will be very, very interesting with that. All right, number one song of the day of I Can't Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight. I'm going to go to Sir With Love on that one. I'm going to go to Sir With Love. I'm not sure if that's right. And yeah, we have a new video that just dropped. If you haven't seen, go click that link above. It's about a Vikings player who got injured by an air conditioner. Seriously. He slept next to the AC, and he felt like crap afterwards, and he got injured as a result. So if you want to hear about one of the strangest injuries in NFL history that you probably never heard of before, because I sure had not heard of it before, I found that story in my research, click that link above and watch that video. Again, Reds looking for the sweep here today, trying to get to above 500. So the Royals look to break out of their slump after losing 2 straight games. At least the Phillies game being postponed means to get Wheeler versus Sale. That should be good. That should be good. That should be good. Just watching the video. How's it going, Allie? How's it going, Maple? How's it going, Satan? Cujo from Rockwest Country. Let's go. Kevin, appreciate all you guys. I can get next to you, the Temptations. Oh, man. We're not a guy on that. Fact or fiction? D-backs use an opener for Gallen's next start. Fiction. Fiction on that. But we suck. The D-backs suck. It's time. Panic level's at a 10. Panic level is at a 10, and wholesale changes need to be made. Panic is at a 10. Like, at this point, nothing can be ignored anymore. Like, it's time to make some moves, because this is bad. 71% you wanted the Reds to win this game. Friedel, Espinal, and De La Cruz leading off here in the 1-2-3 for the Reds. Hayes, Stevenson, Spear, Joe, McLean, and Hampson round out the order. First pitch right down the middle for a called strike. We're underway here in KC with Cameron on the bump. How's it going, Michael? Frank Bill with you. Greg Harwell grew up as usual. Frank Bill with you. Let's go. After 10 seasons, Andrews calling a career. Heck of a career. Heck of a career. One of the last members remaining from that Patriot dynasty. Fouled off 0-2. Hopefully he enjoys this well-deserved retirement. Bradshaw is coming on Rodgers. I mean, I'd be furious too. I know he's just waiting till minicamp. They probably just have a spoken agreement. He's gonna wait till minicamp. But this will he, won't he? I mean, it's gone insane. I get where Bradshaw's coming from. How's it going, RFK? The 0-2. That one popped up into shallow left field, easily playable out there for Blanco for the first out. Good start here for Cameron. Gets the leadoff man down. That's going to send Espinal off the bat. That will send Espinal up to bat. He's had a very good series. 4 for 7 this series. 2 hits in each of his last 2 games. He's got a hit now in 6 of his last 7. He's playing some really good baseball as of late. Especially this series. Watches the first pitch for strike 0-1. D-backs opener? I don't think we're going to have an opener. I don't think D-backs are going to have an opener. Sonny's cooked, yeah. Trading for Gallen, you want. 0-1. That one downstairs, 1-1. First ball of the game. A fan of my Elston? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think. It's not like he's losing velocity or anything. He just stinks. He has no control anymore. 2 on the count. Pitch misses upstairs. I mean, it's almost kind of funny how every decision Torey Lovullo has made has been the wrong one. It really is funny how I could manage this team better, and the average fan could manage this team better in terms of getting everything right. Espinal into left center field, but got underneath it a little bit, and Waters underneath it in center for the second out. Let's see. Bradshaw basically is tired of the Rogers saga. It's like the Steelers being into Rogers just doesn't make sense. It's like Gal gets traded. I hope so. I hope. I'd rather get someone for him before he walks in free agency. Not that I want to re-sign him at this point. He can't pitch. He hasn't pitched well since 23. Since the first half of 23, he was the favorite for Cy Young. Breaking ball in the first strike 0-1. The first half of 23, there was not a pitcher in baseball I was taking over Zach Allen. He was the best. Ever since the first half of 23, he's been coasting off his name. He's been terrible minus like 5 games. Breaking ball in the first strike 0-2 to De La Cruz. Ellie has a hit in each of the last 2 games of the series. He's running a 5-game hitting streak. Going to be a check swing to second. Going to be a tough play. 4-3 with De La Cruz's speed, but gets him out. And we go bottom 1. Thoughts on the Cubs almost losing to the Rockies last night? I mean, it's baseball. It's baseball. They won. I think that the bigger story for me is that Shaw actually looks playable now. I mean, we saw with Shaw the first month of the season. He looked awful. I mean, he had to get sent back down to the minors. He looked terrible. He looked absolutely terrible. And now Shaw actually looks playable. That was a big moment for Shaw yesterday. They're a fun team to watch, too. They are a fun team to watch this year, the Cubs. Percentage chance Cousins gets traded to Pittsburgh. I would say right now, 33%. Yeah, Shaw looks great now. Yeah. I need that magic with Lawler at this point. 33% right now. Mullins came back. Oh, let's go. This has been a weird series. That series has been on crack. That Marlins-Padres series has been on crack. They really come back? For the last 2... The first game was wild pitch asides. It's saying Marlins up 6-0 and then they lose. The guy commits 3 errors. And this, oh my god, they were down 6-1. Jeez. Good for the Marlins. Good for the Marlins. Told you to take 1-0 from Padres. That's what I expected. Not the way I thought it was going to happen. How's it going, Jacob Wolf in the chat? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. Sandy will see me a Dodger. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. Otani, yeah, he's a fun player to watch in person. When he's not destroying your team, he is a fun player to watch in person. There's something... The way that the ball comes off his bat, there's something crazy about him. How good he is. India whip past Quintino. Leading off here, Hunter Green. The pitcher here for the Reds. Not at the best of starts as of late. His last 2 starts hasn't gone past 4 innings. Who wins Edmonton versus Florida this year? Assuming that's the final. Low on the count. I mean, Edmonton, they just had a player go on, get surgery. One of their top players just got surgery, so I'm going to say Florida. This is downstairs, 1-1. Green's got a 2.54 ERA this year, but Last two innings has not been able to go past 6. Or go past 4, I should say. One way upstairs, 2-1. It's only have 3 runs this month, though. 2.08 ERA. Nats and Marlins are good yet, but they're a scrappy mix for instant baseball. Absolutely. They're fun teams to watch. They're fun to watch. 2-1. That one misses outside, 3-1. Hazen should override Lavello. I think Lavello just needs to go at this point. Who got hurt for Edmonton? It was Zach Hyman. 3-1. That one into left field for a base hit. India gets on board with a leadoff single. Something happened in a game between these teams in 2020. Something about faith and priding yourself. Win up to bat. That's Jonathan India. Now is a hit in every game in the series. You know, he's used to it, yeah. Name the 3 group of 5 teams most likely to make college world playoff. Well, Boise State, I'd say it's probably all Mountain West teams. Boise State, San Diego State, and then I would also say probably maybe Memphis. Louisiana's not a bad play either. Randy is a former Red. He is against his former team. Witt, 0-1, way inside, 1-1 the count. Witt not having a good series, 0 for 7 thus far in the series. Another exact on the series, yep, there you go. Which team down 1-3 has the best chance of coming back? In the four sports, which team has the best chance? I would say Dallas right now. I would say Dallas only because of the Hyman injury. I don't think it's going to happen in the NBA. I think NHL have a better chance of doing it. 2-1, pickoff play first, and India gets back in successfully. Wood swing and a miss, 2-2. Wood strongly as of late his last 10 games hitting just 171 for starting the year off hitting 316. How's it going, Adrian? Appreciate you tuning in. Walker Howard's good to advertise. I don't see how they don't make a run for college world playoff. They could. Problem is at that conference, you probably have to go undefeated to make it. I'm not sure 1 loss gets you in. The Sun Belt. Upstairs, full count. High school tennis team was a Sixers-Cowboys fan. Oh, boy. Oof. That is a weird combo. That kind of sucks for him. Most of 2 or 3. I could see that. I'd see that. Making 4 years an opener for Gallon. Problem is if the guys that they have are worse. Who's going to open? 3-2, swing and a miss upstairs. Witt strikes out. He's 0 for 8 this series. Like, it's not like there's guys that are missing. It's not like having an opener would change a lot. It doesn't change how bad our bullpen is. Who's better at 25? Caleb or Bo? I'm going to say Bo next. Let's say Bo next. Most 7 on the D-back since probably in a while. Yeah, I left early. I left after the 5th. I'm like, yeah, we're not winning this one. In their first strike to pass Quintino 0-1. Yeah, Central become the best division. The Pirates get good. That's a big if. That's a big if. I would say no, though. Is visiting booth and Kauffman the most cursed booth in sports? We have Reds Worlds taking place. Don't know how with Tom Brenneman and then Glenn 2 years ago. Yep. Yep. That's why you never say anything on the mic that you always assume the mic is hot. Always assume it's hot. All right, Melvin Six are heating up. Yep. Shelby's Kim Olburn? I guess Shelby. McCarthy or Dart? I'm going to go McCarthy on that one. I think McCarthy. Thoughts on the rough patch for the D-backs? This is not a rough patch. This is just who the D-backs are. This is not a rough patch. This is who they are. Every decision... Well, that was more like angry at MLB, not angry at the team. Not angry at the team. This is more... It's 1-2 the count to pass Quintino. Inside 2-2. Problem with the D-backs is that every decision Torrey has made has been the wrong one, and we all know it at the time. We all know it. That's the sad part with the D-backs, is that the D-backs have had 16 save opportunities this year that they blew. They have blown 16 save opportunities. Think about that. The D-backs have blown 16 save opportunities. If they convert half of those, if I'm saying they blow 8 saves thus far, They convert half of those. They are the best team in baseball. 2-2 downstairs, full count. Better chance of Paul Darnold, Jones, or Fields? I would say Jones. Fields, I don't see any pocket presence. Jones, at least there is some potential there. Like, it's insane. And it's every single decision Torrey's made has sucked. Like, you gotta know what buttons to push as a manager. He's pushing all the wrong buttons. 3-2, down the right field line, foul. Yeah, hopefully their team doesn't want Trevor Gallen on an expiring contract. Like, take yesterday. Kevin Ginkel comes in the 8th inning, 6-2 game. He allows 5 base runners to get on board. Torrey doesn't pull him. I don't know about you, but if your reliever's got 1 out, it's allowed 5 base runners to get on, probably pull him at that point. And don't let him load the bases and allow him to tie the game. Stolen base, but doesn't matter because that pitch misses low to past Quintino, so he gets on board with a walk. Long at-bat there. Perez coming up, the potential future Hall of Famer. Now, look at today. Paul Skeens of the month for the Pirates. Paul Skeens, best pitcher in the NL. Best pitcher in the NL. I would say probably second best in baseball behind Skubal. Second base, Ketel Marte, he's sick. He's got the flu. So obviously you can't play him. So you have 2 options to play at second. You have Tim Tawa, first pitch, check swing, but he went on the slider 0-1. Sorry, Tyler Warren at center. That would make no sense. Why would they use Tyler Warren at center? That doesn't make any sense to me. But they could be. They could be Jackson. I can see that. Right now for long, the Cards always score holds. 0-1, that one fouled off 0-2. So obviously you can't play Ketel today. Ketel, he's got the flu. So at second base, you got 2 options. Tim Tawa or Jordan Lawler. Jordan Lawler has no hits this year. He's 0 for 15 entering this game. Tim Tawa was better defensively. He's better offensively. They bat the same. So it's not like it's righty or lefty. It's not like you have to worry about that. Fouled off 0-2. How about you? But I'm not starting a guy at second base against Paul Skeens, who has no hits this year. Sure enough, they start him. He commits 2 errors, gets no hits. And then sure enough, Tim Tawa comes in as a pinch hitter, and what do you know, he hits a home run. It's like, okay, that made total sense. Or yesterday, too. 0-2. That one fouled off again by Perez. Yesterday, too, you need to get a rally going down the 8th inning. And you're going to have Lawler stay in there. Batting, needing a rally in the 8th inning, instead of putting in Tawa. Makes no sense to me. And sure enough, he strikes out. Or ground, so he did something. It didn't get on, I know that much. Calling 2 games, no, this is the only game we're doing. Who will be the wild cards? Ooh. Yeah, I can see the Yankees. I can see the Yankees getting Gallen. You know, D-backs have bullpen problems. Or it's almost like... the other thing that happened, too. The other thing that happened, kind of set everything going in motion, was Monday. D-backs won on Monday, but 1-2 the count to Perez. He's going to sky it into right field. Easily playable for Joe and won't be enough to tag 90 feet. So 2 out. Now send Garcia up to bat in the DH spot. But on Monday, D-backs led 5-0 on Monday. Ryan Nelson was pitching great. And by the way, Torrey wants to send him back in the pen, even though Ryan Nelson has been money this year in his starts. He got like a 1.70 ERA in his starts. But Ryan Nelson, 85 pitches, 6 2/3. Didn't allow anyone. Garcia lined it out into right field. Back-to-back outs made by Joe. We go to the top of the second. Royals leave 2 on. No score. I don't think they should trade Skeens. No. I don't think you trade him. Wild cards, I'm going to say Guardians. Does anyone, like, the AL's a mess right now. The AL's a mess. I have no clue in the AL who's getting them. The NL, I'm going to say the Mets, I'm going to say the Braves, and I'm going to say the Padres. But Nelson goes 6 2/3. 85 pitches. Had no one on. He was pitching well. They take him out. To allow Graveman, who's one of our better relievers, to go 0.1 of an inning. So you figure, okay, Graveman's going to pitch the 8th. No, he doesn't pitch the 8th. He gets 1 out in the 8th. He gets like He goes like 6 pitches. Graveman's one of the few guys in the pen I actually trust. So you blow Graveman. Right, you can't trade picks, yeah. You blow Graveman. You could have had Nelson go 7. And then because of that, in the 8th inning, after McGuff struggles, you have to blow Martinez. And that means you can't use him. Graveman threw many pitches on Monday. He threw like 8. No, Graveman threw like 6 or 8. But it was like, okay, you could have easily had Nelson go finish the 7th inning, Graveman go the 8th, and then have someone else go the 9th in a 5-0 game. But no, you waste those pitchers, and then that means you can't use Justin Martinez yesterday when things were getting a bit dicey, and it just poor management of the pen. Or it's like the week before, you Shelby Miller to try and win the game against the Dodgers after you pitched him the last 2 days. Like, no one's going to be good pitching 3 straight days. Everyone knows that, except Torey Lovello. Yeah, they don't think it's fair to the miss playoffs. 0-1 the count. Cameron, a very solid first inning. Hayes, Stevenson, Spears. Or Steer, I should say. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Hayes just 1 for 9 this series. Last place team most likely to make a push. Yeah, I don't know on that one. I would most likely it's probably the Orioles, just by default. Just by default on that one. But 0-2 to Hayes. Breaking ball just misses. Arizona 5 wins the Bear manager? Absolutely. I didn't count the number of games that Torey Lovello was blown. I guess to do weird offensive plays. Yeah, but it's so odd because the center is never eligible. Like, the center doesn't become eligible on plays, so how does that work? 1-2. Swing and a miss downstairs. Marlins are the best of the last place teams. They're definitely the best of the last place teams right now. Well, A's are in last. The Angels are in last, right? He's just 1 for 10 this series. Again, every donation for this one counts to make the call. I'm going to decide which game we're calling. Yeah, I've seen the tickets, yeah. I've seen the tickets. Stevenson has 4 hits this series. 4 for 8 against the Royals thus far. And for Sloan, they're hitting just 173 his last 5 games. 6 for 18. Definitely improving, back above the Mendoza line. 2-0 the count. You know what's decent for last place? I wouldn't say that. I don't know about that. I mean, they were good to start the year off. They've been pretty bad since. That changeup misses 3-0. Yeah, I went to the game. I left after 5 innings. I was debating even going in the first place. I'm like, there's no way the D-backs win this game. It's going to be crap. And sure enough, it was. 3-0. Cutter in there for a called strike. 3-1 the count. Red light was on. And Cameron, this is his 4th start of the season. Solid for the Royals thus far. Just 2 earned runs allowed in 19 1/3. Gets him to swing there. So 3 goes to 3-2. Former 7th round pick out of Arkansas. Last time he pitched was 6 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts. He's had a quality start each of his last 3. He's made 3 starts in his major league career. The 3-2, full count to Stevenson. He swings at that one into right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. You know, Skeens is good. Don't get me wrong. Skeens is really good. Just every decision made was the wrong one. Stevenson gets on board on a full count. First base runner of the day. Worst team to win Super Bowl, 2011 Giants. Negative point differential. They're the worst one to do it. Allison Steer up to bat. He's 1 for 7 this series. Just 1 for his last 10 over his last 3 games. First pitch swinging there to right field, and he'll be 1 for his last 11 as Rave underneath it for the 2nd out. Mets just got outscored and played by the White Sox. I mean, they took 2 out of 3. At the end of the day, there are some flaws with the Mets, obviously. Soto was not playing well. Offensively, not playing well. Took 2 out of 3 for the White Sox. At the end of the day, you'd say, okay, Dodgers, White Sox, Homestead. 6 games, you go 4-2. I think Mets fans would have taken that. How's it going, Jake? Appreciate you tuning in. The Pirates this year, like a 2010-13 Mariners team, good pitching wasted. Yeah. Well, they scored a lot of runs against us. Fly ball into right field again. So back-to-back flouts into right. We're doing OT at 4 o'clock Eastern because there's no baseball tomorrow, oddly enough. So, your mom's playing a bit better as late. We go bottom 2. The fly out by Joe. Do the people who also have season tickets sit by me know I stream baseball? No, they do not. They do not. There's some people that sit by me. It's not a lot of people. It's a smaller section. So the thing is that tomorrow, the first game is... I don't know why it's like that. But the first game tomorrow is at 6:45 Eastern time. So it's 6:45. And A's Blue Jays is at 7:07. That was before the rain out. Braves Phillies did get rained out, so now there is a Braves Phillies game tomorrow, but we'll just stick with the one game. So that's why. Because there were no scheduled games tomorrow. So I figured, well, I don't want to wait until the night to stream. Tim Robinson's great. How's it going, JOX? What's 7 D-Vex list of gays? Tor Lavello was really bad. And the bullpen sucks. Zach Allen sucks. Jordan Lawler is not finding a rhythm at all. It's not good. It's not good. I think every decision Tor Lavello's made has been the wrong one. Like, it's almost comical how, in terms of picking lineups and whatnot, I think the average fan would do better than Tor Lavello. They need to shake things up. There better be like a massive shakeup coming. Because after today, how bad that loss was today, and losing 2 out of 3 of the Pirates, and doing one win the last week, something's got to change. Appreciate tuning in, Cubbies. Is there a 1 o'clock game on Thursday too? So when I made the schedule, there was not. Braves Phillies got postponed tonight, so now they are playing tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I like Hazen. No, I like Mike Hazen. I mean, bullpen has always been tough with him, but I like Hazen. I like the moves he's made. I mean, I like Hazen a lot. We've got a good farm. He's made some good moves. He usually knows what he's doing with trades. Hazen's not the problem. Win elite innings. Also punted the game down 2. That summons his feet. I mean, for me personally, once you take the first 2 games of the series, the third game is... I want to say punt the third game, but you don't want to go all out for the third game necessarily, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Pacers game tomorrow. Yeah, the D-backs are in trouble. You haven't said for the year Edmonton could be screwed. Yep, that's not good. Yeah, Montgomery was swinging a mess. Yeah, Montgomery. Although I think that was more Kendrick. wanting to make a move. D-backs play next to play the Nationals. They're 2 under right now. I think they're 26 and 28 or something like that. 2-0. Waters into left center field. Is that going to find the gap? It will not get down quick enough. And Friedel covers some ground to make the play for the first down. I think Chara gets in first here. Chara and Thorne, I think. Third game of 4? No, you try the third game. Try the third game. Griffel? And what are we... Yeah, that one's not looking good. The 4-3-1 series right now, I think because of the Hyman injury, I think the Stars are the most likely to come back. I think because of Hyman's injury, I think it's the Stars most likely. Yeah, Pacers getting a lot of contributions from all around. Skills removing titanium dioxide from all products sold in the U.S. I have no idea what that means. Swing and miss 1-1. You happy about the Marlins? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Lofton 1 for 6 to start this year off. Start the year off in Omaha. We got a tour from Gamana. Soto was in a slump. He's just bad and doesn't care. Into right center field. That's a base hit for Lofton, the second of the season. It's more than 1-out single. Appreciate you tuning in. I mean, he's not good this year. But to say he's a bad player, I want to go that far. He's not playing well. Believe me, he is not playing well this year. But I don't think he's a bad player. First pitch to Rave in there for a called strike 0-1. Which game do you want? I'm guessing Braves Phils. I'm going to guess Braves Phils on that. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Rave looking for his first major league hit. He's 0 for 6 in his career. For a 5th round pick out of Illinois State. For the 50th, so no artificial flavor. I was never a Skittles guy, anyways. The 0-1, Rave watches that one on the outside for a strike, 0-2. Rave hit 301 in Omaha this year. I want to find old movies there and stream the site Internet Archive. Oh, yes. Internet Archive is a great tool. Yeah, Rave still listening to Phil's to lose. I figured. Game in May 21 when the Pacers beat the Thunder by 57. 4 years later, that could be the finals matchup. Yep. I remember when the Thunder were, like, not tanking, but the product was unwatchable. They've done a good job. Metcalf is a Skittles guy. Yes, Metcalf is a Skittles guy. 1-2 the count. Pickoff play, number 2. Lofton gets back in there. Blanco in the on-deck circle. Again, this is the only stream for this to make the call for tomorrow night. You're going to help me decide which game we're calling. There we go. 1-2, Rave. Pops it foul. Out of play. Need both teams to lose. For the Rays purposes, yeah. George Brett, 1980. The best season from a position player in the last 75 years. Oh, that is a hot take. That's a very hot take. 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. Stevenson runs something going on the backstop. Throw for all 4 of these teams of fouls? Yeah, I am too. I am too. Man. I mean, Brad 80 was good. Is that the best ever? I don't know. I mean, what Bonds did without a bat. Full count, and he successfully steals so often gets in. And his OPS that season was incredible. I'm not sure if anyone can top what Bonds did. So Lofton, his 4th career stolen base, his 1st of the season. Full count. I played Howard the Duck and Chucky died. I did not. I don't know his full story. Full count here to Rave. He'll foul it off. Is he a star? He's not a star now. The Pacers only have 1 star, and that's Halliburton. Halliburton's a star. They don't have any other stars. I'm going to be surprised if Braves Phil's doubleheader is postponed tomorrow. Oh, boy. Well, that would be crazy. That would make things very interesting. Full count, Rave, swing and a miss. Still looking for his first major league hit. He's 0 for 7. 2 out. Some Blanco up to bat. Tim Anderson DFA'd. About time. About time. So Darian Blanco in the 9 spot. Looking for his first hit since May 18th. It's his first at bat since then. So 1 for 3 this season. Swing and a miss on the first one, 0-1. You know, I get cheering for him against batters, absolutely. Siakam, no, I don't think he's a star anymore. I don't think anymore. There's other Chelsea who trying to meet a 14. Oh, yeah, then he can rot. He can rot at that point. Right now, he's a very good player, just not superstar. Pop foul, is that going to get out of play? It will not, and making the play in foul ground is Steer. Royals once again leave a runner in scoring position. We go top 3. Still no score. Brett at 390, hit 467 with the runners in score position. Have the highest percentage of runners on base score since leagues of 50s. OPS over 1.1. Oh, no, I'm not denying he wasn't great. Believe me, I'm not denying he wasn't great that season. It's just tough for me to not say Bonds on that one. You play with Snarl? I'm with you there. I don't know, the guy that Russ said trying to meet with a 14-year-old. McLean, Hampson, Friedel due up here for the Reds. Cameron just 1 over the minimum thus far. But no run support. We're also gotten guys on. They've got 3 guys on board today on green, but they've left them all stranded. If you like what you see, folks, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. It does help us out. It's on the channel. Yeah, they all rock because you want the Marlins to win. I get that. If you haven't seen today's video, click that link above. We talk about an air conditioner causing one of the strangest injuries you'll ever see in the NFL. True story on that one. Bond's biggest cheer in history? Oh, fiction on that. Fiction on that. Any Knicks or T-Wolves from Canada? Andrew Wiggins was, but that's... But he's not seen on them anymore. Thoughts and playoffs this year in the NBA. Wild, unpredictable, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Right before the playoffs, some posted an article of the top most crucial difference makers this playoffs, and number one was Siakam. It hasn't been that way so far this postseason. New most overrated player would be? Whew. Might be Ann at this point. Might be Ann. It's definitely not Chilas Joe. 0-1. That one into right center field. McLean cannot get on board. As Rave covered some ground to make the play for the first out. You know, Goku just said who it was. The one that owned two teams at the same time. You can definitely see why that would be a problem. That was sent... Yeah, conference finals have been disappointing. But the games themselves have been fun. Gus wins Rookie of the Year. I could see it. There's not really a contender right now in the NL. It's wide open. Garrett Hampson. First pitch in there for a strike. Hampson started the year off in Arizona. I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks looking at him in a Major League uniform. I'm wondering what the heck he's doing here. He did have 2 hits last game against the Royals. But when I say he was crap with the D-backs, I mean he was absolutely crap. He hit 167 with Arizona. And it felt a lot worse than that. It felt a lot worse. Got DFA'd. I know, it's not Jordan. Tries to bunt his way on. It's a 1-3 out. 2 up, 2 down. And now send Friedel up to bat. First time through the order. Cameron, very, very good. Allowed just 1 hit. 1 base runner, that was it. And making a case for potential Rookie of the Year with the way he's pitching. First 3 starts were masterful. This one off to a very good start, too. This season, first time through, opponents sitting just 0-40 against him. Check swing foul 1-1. That was a 4 today, so... Now, if you count today, opponents, first time through, hitting 2 for 34 against him, 0-58. And they're getting on base against him, first time through, just 4 out of 36 times. It's really good. 2 on the count. Second time through, it's obviously worse, but still a 192 average against a 222 OBP. You'll take that any day of the week. 2-1. Friedel, grounder, can't make the diving play at short. Witt goes by his glove, and Friedel gets him over the 2-out single. Just the second hit. Yeah, Stars is good right now. Just not sure how the voters are paying attention, but Stars can play. Stars can play. Come on with 2 on 0-2 count. He's swinging a wild pitch. I get that, actually. I actually get the idea behind swinging a wild pitch, because that could be your best way to get on board. Depends how bad the pitch is, but there's a theory behind that, where I wonder why more guys don't do that. If the pitch is so bad and you know it's going to be so bad, swing and then run for life to go to first base, because that ball's going to go to the backstop and then you go to first. I don't know the play you're talking about, but there is a logic where some guys intentionally swing on 2 strikes on a wild pitch that they know is terrible just so they can take first base. You know, it was best of 9. Yep, it was best of 9. 0-1, upstairs 1-1. Why is it that none of the top pitchers have perfect games? Because it's very hard to throw a perfect game. It's very hard to. You need perfect defense. You need perfect pitching. And you also need to keep the pitch count down enough where no one would... You need to keep pitch count down enough where your manager's not going to pull you. Fly ball center for Waters underneath it. And the Reds leave a man on. We go bottom 3. Still no score. Chris Bryant contract, the worst contract is by Bonilla. I'd say the worst is Chris Davis or Steven Strasburg. But yeah, it's pretty bad. No one's denying that's not bad. I would say the worst... I mean, Strasburg barely pitched after signing that contract. Chris Davis, crap, after signing his contract with the Orioles. But in terms of guys changing teams, yeah. You know, it's not... Right, perfect game, it's fluke, yeah. Perfect game, it's very fluky to do it. Combined perfect game? I don't think so, but I think there was one where Babe Ruth pitched, got ejected after the first batter. A new pitcher came in and then he did a no-hitter. Do Cubs have a combined perfect game? When was the Cubs combined perfect game? You know, combined perfect game. You know, no Cubs pitched a perfect game. You know, it's never happened. Combined no-hitters have happened, yeah. Combined no-hitters happen a lot. Combined no-hitters, that's not unusual. It's definitely tainted. I definitely hate combined no-hitters, but that's happened. Perfect game has never. You know that game? Nice, yep. Ernie Shore retires 27 straight, 1918, yep. Rockies have always said their great hitting helps support bad pitching. Even on last place teams in the past, it was the case this team doesn't have the hitting. It does not. It does not. Right, no, combined no-hitters have happened a lot. Combined no-hitters, that's not unusual. Why do we hate combined no-hitters? Because it's not the same. It's not the same. It should be 20, like... For me, a no-hitter is one guy retiring 27 batters without allowing a hit. Yeah, last year it was, yeah. Yeah, Babe Ruth and Ernie Shore game, yep. Ruth walked the first guy, got ejected, and then Shore retired everyone after that, yep. 1-1 the count. If there was a perfect game in extra, but lose an extra inning, should it count? No. Nope, you got to finish the game. You got to finish it. 1-1. The Rockies worse than last year's White Sox? Yes, they are. 1-1 in there for a cold strike. Second time through the order now. There was one where there was a Marlins pitcher, I think, on the final day of the season. I want to say like 10 years ago, who allowed no hits in 9 innings, and it was 0-0, and the Marlins walked it off. So it was a walk-off no-hitter. 1-2. Downstairs on the splitter, 2-2. Right, Pete. Yeah, teams are willing to leave a pitcher in until a perfect game is ruined. Yep, I think so too. I think so too. Two fouled off. We stay alive. Green, first time through the order. 3 guys on, but no runs. A 184 average first time through, up to 221 the second time through. And Green, for whatever reason, has not gone more than 4 innings each of his last 2 outings, despite pitching all right. Up the middle for base in India. 2 for 2 today against his former team. Jonathan India. He's got 5 hits this series. He's 5 for 10. How's it going, Lou? Braves and Phillies right now? Yep. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Right now, if the first hitter gets started, I could see it. But other than that. Are the Rockies bad? They have an owner who doesn't care, and they have no farm. Spencer no hit through A162. Yes, that also happened. Rockies are going a hot streak of like 500 June? No. No, they are legitimately that bad. The Rockies are not a good team. That one in there for a strike 0-1. What's worse? Give it the first if they get the rest out, or give it the final out to lose a perfect game. Oh, what's worse is giving up the final out. Because you're that close. There's something about the pressure. There's no pressure once you allow the first hit. Perfect through 12 and lost, the team was not helping at all. Yeah, I would demand a trade after that. If I threw a perfect game after 12 innings and still lost, I would demand a trade. 1-1. That one misses upstairs again. Witt not playing the best baseball as of late. It's 0 for 8 this series. I'm not sure Perna's a baseball guy. Rockies see 50 losses or 10 wins first. Fly ball, right center field, and Witt, still looking for his first hit of the series, is 0 for 9. And they had some decent relievers. But in terms of, like, bats, nothing really. Welcome to Tiger 7 Season 1. Yep, that was the one. Yep, that was the game. Panthers down 1-0. Kane score. 5 minutes in. Aho. Sebastian Aho with a goal. Okay. I would say Rockies have 50 losses first. Pasquantino, first pitch. Slider in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count. And we have emojis in the chat if you want to show your support for either one of these teams. I'm not sure anyone in clickbait besides 5 Point and Tree are really baseball guys. And Scooter's not. Grossi's not. Tree is. Tree's a baseball guy. The magic of Pirates baseball somehow takes 2 of 3 from us. Hippo and Fred Tony both pitched 9 no-hit innings of the same game. That'll never happen again. Basically impossible today. Pasquantino. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Tanava hit yesterday, was 0 for 3, snapped a very, very long hitting streak for him. A 10-game hitting streak. He started the season off hitting just 220. Since then, though, his last 12 games hitting 395. Fouled off 0-2. Grossi's NHL team, he doesn't have one. He doesn't have a team. Right, Tree absolutely is. Tree is a baseball guy. 5 Point's a baseball guy, too. The other 3 are not. Rice and still tie the Mariners if they just win out. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Runner goes on 0-2. In there for a cold strike. Strike him out, throw him out. That'll end the inning. Strike him out, throw him out. India gets caught on the base paths. See if there's a challenge, but... no challenge. Wait, they called it a ball? Wait, that's a ball? What was I looking at there? Okay, never mind. The inning's not over. I thought for sure that was strike him out, throw him out. I thought for sure that was strike him out, throw him out. That was in the zone. Like, entirely in the zone. Okay. Well, the inning's still going. And what should have been strike 3. A strike him out, throw him out. It's not. 2-2. Jim Thorpe drove in the winning run. I did not know that. Man. Yeah, next year they're going to be able to, hopefully. Next year they're going to be able to. 2-2, and it's now a full count. Yeah, they have ABS in the minors. I don't know how that pitch missed. It didn't. I know how I missed it. It didn't miss. It was literally strike 3. And it was not even like borderline. It's not like, oh, I don't know, Jim. Full count. Chop to second. Okay, it's not going to matter. It's a 4-3. So, gets out of it. A few more pitchers than he would have liked, but Green does get out of it. Allows the leadoff man on board, but that's it. Gets him out with a throw. I just want to show you this pitch. Those who think I'm going crazy about this. Again, I have no skin in this game. I have no skin in the game. You want to see what they called as... you want to see what they called the strike... hang on. You want to see what they called the strike... or ball 1, I should say. You want to see what they called as ball 1. Let me show you here. Let me show you. Wait, hang on. That's a ball, apparently. That's a ball. That's apparently a ball. Number 4. I don't know how. I don't know what universe it's a ball. But it was. Anita Gifting 10, Renee, Adam, Izzy, Wilson, Jen, Infinity, Cole, The Worm, Victory Saber. And Michael getting gifted memberships. As members, you get a lot of cool perks. Same with the video members on my Q&A streams. And emojis in the chat. Appreciate it. Which game do you want me to do? For tomorrow night, which game do you want? Oh, man. Thank you so much. Split it. All right. All right, we'll tie it up. We'll tie that bad boy up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man. Turn the Hartford Whalers. That'd be nice. Yeah, these are real. I see Michael before. Seen Jen. I've seen Adam. Seen Izzy. I've seen these guys, yeah. I've seen these guys. We're going to do the Cubs. Cubs don't... the Cubs play tomorrow? Cubs don't play tomorrow. Cubs do not play tomorrow. We're doing one of those games tomorrow. Braves, Phils, or A's against the Jays. So far, it's at a pitcher's duel here. Kaufman, appreciate all you guys tuning in. 1-0 the count. Liner, and right at the third baseman. Well hit ball by De La Cruz. But Lofton right there to make the play. Cameron, 10 outs on just 36 pitches thus far. Keeping that pitch count way under control. Looking for his fourth straight quality start to start his major league career off. In their first strike, 0-1. Right, it comes to playing right now. That was the game that lost, you make the call. So that was a game that lost by one singular dollar. Lost by $1. Appreciate you, Adam. Appreciate you, man. 0-1, shot foul 0-2. Yeah, so tomorrow we're doing either Braves, Phils, or A's, Jays, whichever game gets the highest donation total. That's the game we're doing tomorrow. Cameron had 0-2 here. Cameron this season, after getting ahead in the count, 0-2. Opponents getting on just 6.7% of the time. That's going to go down after this 6-3 out. You heard that right. I mean, Noah Cameron. Opponents getting on just 6.7% of the time. On an 0-2 count on him. He's been that good. Hardly order has not been an issue. Stevenson coming up. He's just 2 over the minimum so far. 11 outs already in barely 40 pitches of work. First pitch, swing and a miss on the curve, 0-1. Cameron went 79 his first start, 81 his second, 82 his third. So how much it goes today. Let's see, if I want to put Rookie of the Year on Cameron, I just want to see. Yeah, 6.7%, yep. 0.067, yep. 2-1. Press 0.64. My first slide bet home run today? Gavin Sheets got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 2-1. A live home run bet. That's always good. Downstairs 3-1. I'm honestly curious. What are the odds on Cameron for Rookie of the Year? So I'm genuinely curious at this point. You even bet on him? 3-1 fouled off, full count. Plus 8,000. Whoa. Whoa. I know Jacob Wilson's doing very well. Plus 8,000. Full count. Fouled off. I'm debating it. Plus 8,000 is insane odds. For a guy with an ERA sub 1 in his first 4 starts. That went into right field, base hit. So on a full count, Stevenson gets on. Keeps the line moving here. Third base runner for the Reds today. Since Steer up to bat. It seems like they don't like people watching their product, which is bizarre. All right, we're going to do that, actually. And place $15 on Cameron. $15 on Cameron. Let's do that. That one a base hit up the middle. So back-to-back hits. Steer gets some board. That's good. Connor Job to bat. $15 on Noah Cameron. Why not? Why not? $15 to win $1,200. What's the pitcher won Rookie of the Year? Skeens won last year. Joe, first pitch downstairs, 1-0. Now Skeens won. Oh, yeah, the map, yep. Oh, yeah, with Florida not being there, yep. Like, why not? I've got some on Bubic, too. I've got some... Got PCA MVP. Got some good value ones. Joe, check swing. It'll be unassisted out at third. So after allowing back-to-back base runners, Cameron gets out of it as Lofton takes himself at third for the force. We go bottom 4. Score remains 0-0. As Cameron so far this season, in 23 1/3, has allowed 2 earned runs. That is it. 2 runs in 23 1/3. Not a bad way to start your major league career off. Oh, I don't know on that one, Rob. I don't know. Lebrion's boyfriend won last year. Yep. So we go to Perez, Garcia, Waters. Can any donation get your question right away? Otherwise, I'd just go in the order that I see them. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this stream. And every donation counts toward you make the call. Which game are we doing tomorrow? Braves, Phillies, or A's, G's? It's the only day to vote on this. And click the video link above. Talk about an air conditioner. Most excited for the Phillies for revival? I would say Perry the Platypus. I'm most excited to see Perry the Platypus again. That's what I'm most excited for. De La Cruz is playing, yes. He's in the 3 spot. De La Cruz is playing. Is Finabella and Doofenshmirtz? Shorts? Yes, I want Doofenshmirtz Shorts. Yeah, I'm excited to see the game next year. Yep, I am too. I'm just excited for the whole thing. I'm excited for the whole thing. Aaron Rodgers says Steelers become the most uninteresting story in sports. Yeah, at this point, I couldn't even care less. It's like until a decision's made, it's like, okay. Until a decision's made, I, couldn't care. How's it going, Red Rhino? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. 0-1 the count. Perez fouls off his foot, 0-2. And if you just got a membership a couple moments ago, you can use emojis in the chat. We do have the Reds emojis and the Royals emojis for this game. We'll have Braves and Phillies emojis or A's, J's emojis, depending on what game we're doing. You know, I'm looking forward to this show a ton. I'm looking forward to this a ton. 0-2, way outside on the slider, 1-2. You soak it on before it ends? Absolutely. Absolutely. Perez started the year off hitting just .213. He's got 7 hits his last 5 games, though. We're not going to get on board here. So it's a 5-3 out. So both Green and Cameron looking sharp so far. Now San Garcia up to bat. Should have another round that tomorrow. Nice. About time. It was like a while to come out. At least for us or Frank, you know, every Friday it's going to come out. Rars is going to Pittsburgh. I can see Days of Our Steelers videos writing themselves. I could see it too. Slider on the bottom part of the zone in the first strike. 0-1. Garcia 0 for 1 today. Currently riding A long hitting streak. Can he get on board here? It goes off the pitcher's foot. That'll be a base hit. 13 straight games with a base hit for Garcia. They'll check to see if Green's okay. It was a hard liner off his foot. Obviously, Nadi went on that one. That's a base hit. And Garcia, 13 straight games with a hit, hitting 370 in that stretch. Actually, now for that one, hitting 375. So Garcia gets solid. We'll check to see if Green's okay. Hopefully he is. He looks to be good. He looks to be good. But we'll see. We'll have him throw some practice pitches, just to make sure. D-backs rant. I did it earlier. This team sucks. Torey Lovullo needs to be fired. Like, he's pushed all the wrong buttons. And basically, this team is just really, really poorly managed. 2008, 2011, who's better? I would say 2011. Spider-Man's way to Pluto? Oh, boy. Rather have weekly? It should be weekly. You think it would be weekly. Playing victory out of the jaws. Well, yep, after yesterday. That was much needed. That whole series was just drunk. Fouled off 0 on the count to Waters. He's 0 for 1 today. Waters hitting 345 over his last 9 games. Watches that one downstairs. 1-1. So Green's staying out there after taking a pitch off his knee. 1-1 the count. And Green has allowed just 3 earned runs this month. He's already at 65 pitches. 500 on the Braves. 14K on the Stars. 1K on the Knicks. 100 on the Knicks. Pacers. Why haven't bet the 100 at that point? I'm like genuinely curious. Just like possibly Darth Vader and ChatGPT. Nice. 1-1. Hit and run. Fouled off 1-2. Like, I honestly don't get the logic. Why even bet the 100 at that point? Like, the $100, I'm not saying 100's nothing. Because $100 is a lot of money. But for you, if you're placing 14K on something, why even bet 100 on something? Like, I don't get the logic. 1-2, inside 2-2. I'm genuinely curious why. What goes through my, like, okay, I'm going to bet just $100 on this. I've got 4 figures riding on one thing, 5 figures riding on another. We're just going to bet 100 on something. I'm just genuinely curious. Wait, I don't know how that team went 1 and done, but I'll take 11 over it. Ground ball, past the second baseman, base hit, past the goal of McLean, and the Royals going to send him home all the way, hustling his way home, and will be in safely. Beautiful job on the base paths there by Garcia. Scores on a single from first base. And the Royals get the first run. He was going all the way. A bad jump there by McLean. Should be a base hit, though. And they decide, sure, let's send Garcia all the way from first base on a ball that just left the infield dirt. The hustle. It's the most I can bet without my credit card locking up. That sounds the same to me, because they let you bet 14K, but they don't let you bet more than 100. 1-0 the count. It's Lofton looking for a second hit of the day. How many times do you see that? An RBI single. The guy was on first base. It wasn't like there was bad defense there. It wasn't like it was bad defense on a ball that just leaves the infield dirt. No, it's not a really long single. It was not a really long single. It just left the infield dirt. 2 on the count. No hesitation, though, to send Garcia all the way. Two 1 to Lofton. He fouls that one off behind home plate, 2-2. He's a dev for most bets, but I use credit for the 100. Oh, that makes sense then. That makes sense. I'm just fascinated by this. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. 2-2 the count. Raven the on-deck circle. Pickoff play gets back successfully. It's not a bad attempt on the pickoff. That was pretty close, actually. That was close. And the Reds, I think, are going to challenge this. The Reds are going to challenge this. Let's check this again. Was that a successful pickoff? I'll let you guys decide. Kim Possible Breaking Bad run on $1 Million about Walter White. Oh boy. It was a great throw and tag. But simultaneous. No wasted movements there. I think he's out. He's out to me. He's out. Yeah, that's a quick challenge. That's a very quick challenge. It's a perfect throw. No wasted movements whatsoever on that one. Base is empty now for Lofton. 2-2. Ring about appearance on instant replay 99. Everyone hated the idea of it. Wow. How times have changed. Although, to be fair, if I may, in 1999, 2-2. Oh, that should have been strike 3 on the outside corner, but it says full count. To be fair, instant replay had not become a thing yet in the NFL until the late 90s. The first iteration was crap. The first iteration of instant replay was so bad. Swing and a miss on the slider. So Green gets a strikeout. We go top 5, 1-0. The first iteration of instant replay was terrible. I think Robbie, a Mets fan. To the point where even guys who wanted instant replay wanted to get rid of it. It was not the system that it was today. So there was some animosity and negativity toward that. So I get why in 99 people thought, let's not have replay. Because they tried it in the NFL in the 80s and 90s, and it was terrible. Like, the system today of the challenges and how it works is not... 10 for the crucial game, the same playing out 3rd and 10 the first quarter. Yep. Like, the system was so slow, it was incorrect at times. It took forever. Didn't work half the time. It was not good. So I get why there was some, like, skepticism about instant replay for Major League Baseball back in 99. Now, like, 2010, once we saw Hawkeye technology in tennis and the challenge system being a rousing success in the NFL that's never going away and whatnot, at that point, it became okay. Now this is getting ridiculous. That we can't have replay to do obvious stuff. Right, it wasn't there in 99. Now we have Hawkeye VR. Yep. Now we've got it. Now we've got the technology. It could have been there in 99. We're just looking at fair foul and whether the runner was safe or not. Would have been the greatest, obviously, compared to today. Wouldn't have gotten all the angles, but would have overturned some obvious stuff. Like, would have overturned the, was it a Yankees-Mets game? I think it was a Yankees-Mets game. Around, like, 2010, 2011. Where there was a home run that went off the staircase. And there was a home run that went off the staircase. And because there was no replay, they couldn't review it. So they ruled it, I think he got, like, a double. But it should have been a home run. It went off the staircase. It was very clearly a home run. 1-0 the count. Curveball in the first strike, 1-1. You have only replay was real for Galarraga. Although what's funny about that is that people don't know every perfect game in Major League Baseball. The most famous game pitched by any pitcher not named Don Larson is probably Galarraga because of the incident. If it wasn't for that, I'm not sure if people still remember Galarraga today. I really don't. Yeah, Mets saying it was Delgado. Yep, it was Delgado. Off the foul pole rule double. Oh, I don't remember one off the foul pole. I remember one off the staircase. It was one off the staircase, I remember. 2-1. 5-3, like left center field. Unless I'm just misremembering. That'll be the first out. Garrett Hampson coming up. Game 5 underway. All right. Home run off a staircase. Oh, it was A-Rod. Yeah, it was A-Rod. No, it wasn't Matt Sinks. Yeah, no, it wasn't Matt Sinks. I knew it involved the New York team. 0-1. Right center field. Yeah. Yeah, it was A-Rod. Yep. Brandon gets struck 0-9. Well, that's when, like, we grew up. I mean, we grew up around the same time, so... You remember games from your childhood. I remember watching Sports Center all the time, yep. With replay umpires like the most head-scratching calls ever, yep. Yep. 0-2 the count. And Canes up 1-0. 5 minutes left in the first there. They're on the power play. The 0-2 to Hampson. In the dirt. 1-2. And Cameron, 3 straight quality starts to start his major league career off. He's not got a run support in his games. His issue is not a him issue. When you've got an ERA of sub-1 in 4 starts, it's not a you issue at that point. The problem is that his last 2 games, the Royals have lost both because despite the fact he allowed 2 runs combined, the Royals scored 1 run. Fly ball, left field, easily play ball out there, but calling everyone off the center fielder. Blanco called up by Waters. Carolina extended a series. I think they could. I think they could, and I think Florida wins in 6. Third time through now for the Reds. Friedel coming up. It's Cameron on just 58 pitches through 4 2/3. So the problem with Cameron is that his previous 3 starts, the Royals won 3-0, lost 1-0, lost 3-1. They've scored 4 runs in 3 starts that Cameron's had. They have just 1 run here today. Right, realized that they didn't have technology in the original replay studio. They were using VCRs. Yeah, it took a while. There was a funny story, too. I have to do a video on it. I haven't done one yet. But I found the story a while ago. 0-1, swing and a miss downstairs on the curve. 1-1. That Ronald Reagan actually impacted the game due to... he actually impacted a game and made replay bad for one of the games. I'm not even kidding. Basically, the story with that, long story short with that, 0-2 the counts for us. He swings miss on that one in the dirt. He's 1 for 2 today. 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? I think he did. He did. That's a strikeout. 61 pitches through 5 innings. Cameron's been money. 24 1/3. This season, just 2 runs allowed. Chuck GPT? I'd say Chuck GPT. You know, yeah, basically, yeah, he interrupted it. They did the, it was the Iceland summit. It was a summit in Iceland with the Soviet Union. And CBS cut away to show the press conference that he was talking with the Soviet Union. They cut away for those 20 minutes to do the press conference. And during that time, the Cowboys tried challenging a call. And they went to replay. Or they didn't try challenging because that's not how it worked like that. But basically, they tried to look at a play that would have been a touchdown for the Cowboys. And they went to replay and are like, wait, we don't have the replay. CBS stopped showing the game. They stopped showing the game. We don't have the replay. We only have the one angle. We only have the one angle from the, like, you're kind of out of luck. We have to stick with the call on the field. They show Ronald Reagan's press conference. It was like 86. So they were like, yeah, call on the field stands because we kind of didn't have the footage because we weren't showing the game because Ronald Reagan was speaking. It's a real story. I haven't done a video on it yet. But at some point we'll do that. Now, Nixon was a huge football buff. Without Nixon, the blackout rules don't happen. Nixon's contribution to me on American history, honestly, for me, his contribution is blackouts. Without Washington going on that run, and without Nixon being so upset that he couldn't watch Washington play in the NFC Championship, because the game was blacked out even though it was sold out, we don't get the blackout policy. We don't get games being shown in local markets. Like, Richard Nixon helped make the NFL what it was. You guys from this? Yeah, we'll do it at some point. Mike Malone coaching a team next season? I do, yes. I don't know what team yet, but I think he will be coaching somewhere. CBS in the early 90s, observers jokingly said Sipper covers baseball sporadically. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, the baseball experiment with CBS in the early 90s. Man, that was rough. The Baseball Network was... That'd be a fun in-depth video to do, the Baseball Network. Because that was a disaster. One of the most infamous disasters in broadcasting history. Just a deep dive on the baseball network. 1-0, fastball in there for a called strike, 1-1. Rave looking for his first major league hit. Royals got a run in the fourth on a single where Garcia was at first base and somehow scored despite good defense on a ball that barely left the infield. Yeah, that was a terrible... Yep. 1-2 the count. I think at some point, too, even though it's not... Right, even though it's not NFL, I gotta do a triple cast video at some point. Base hit into right field. Leadoff man gets on board. Rave, his first major league hit. Keep that ball, young man. The 27-year-old. Finally, a major league hit. That ball is going back to the dugout. That ball is going back into the dugout. Wait, don't watch MLB on national TV to watch your own TV. You watch your own team. Yep. He gets a standing off from the crowd. Keep that ball, young man. 27 years old, his first major league hit. A leadoff double. After over 2,000 at-bats in the minors. He's on board in the majors. 0-1, Blanco up to bat. Yeah, full coverage. Yeah, it was just a catastrophe. Yeah, Nixon was a huge sports fan, yeah. No, politically, yeah, obviously, man had his flaws politically. But that was focused on AGT. Oh, I did not know that. Here's a comeback. 2-0. Reviewers for the Yankees and the Reds. Yep, pretty much. 0-1 the count. NASCAR get 800,000 viewers from 18 to 49. Good news for NASCAR Prime. That's very good news. What's the dividing line for having to been to a place? Oh, 0-1. Downstairs 1-1. So I think for having been to a place, you had to have engaged in some act of commerce there. You had to engage in some act of commerce. Right, it wasn't a real network. It was not a real network. Some act of commerce, it's not a gas station. So staying there or visiting a friend. I guess that's not really an act of commerce, but depending on what you do. But I think what counts as that is you have to have seen the outside of a city, so an airport doesn't count. You have to have seen the outside of the city. 1-2, Blanco. Trying to show bunt, pulls back 2-2. Paying a toll count, paying a toll does not count. Nope. You have to get out of your car. You have to see the outside of the city. You have to step out of your car, engage in some sort of act of commerce. 2-2. Tries to bunt his way on. It's a fair ball. Not going to get the play at third. Risking a bunt with 2 strikes, but Blanco lays it down perfectly. Going to an event and leaving right away count. I would say yes. I would say yes. I would say going to an event would count. I would say that. Last move Nixon during around the presidential limo condition they only talk sports. Oh man. It's my kind of guy. Line out. Infield was in on that one and making the play was Steer. Well hit ball by India, but it'll be the second out. That'd be my thing too. I'd be just make me president, but I would only talk sports with people. Just like have a summit with all the world leaders. We talk about the World Cup. It's like, oh yeah, oh no, we're not going to engage in any business. We're just going to talk about the World Cup. Fair ball down the first base line. That's a base hit. Witzcat on board with a 2-out double. His first hit of the series. What a good time to get it. Second double of the inning for the Royals. 2-0 the score. Him blink for like 7 laps. Wow, that doesn't seem healthy. Now get Rave in. For Rave, his first ever Major League run. Same Nick, I get it. Yeah, Prime, from what I can tell, did a pretty good job. The Prime does a good job of covering everything. Like, camera-wise, presentation-wise, they do a pretty good job. So 2-0. Pasquantino coming up. Trying to give Cameron some more run support here. Green on 85 pitches. Splitter in there for a strike on the upper part of the zone. 0-1 the count. The way Lilo and Stitch end. Yes, I did. It's very controversial. It's probably the most controversial ending in a movie in quite some time. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. It kind of defeats the purpose of the it kind of misses the message. I mean, it's like you don't want a shot-for-shot remake, but you want to have the same heart, the same message. It feels like it destroys the message. 0-2. Pasquantino pops it foul, but in play. And underneath it is Espinal, and Royals get 1. That's all they'll get this inning. But Rave, his first ever Major League hit, and he scores his first Major League run as Wick gets him home. We go top 6, Royals up 2-0 when we get back. Well, looks like he can play at times. He can play. Nixon finds first run of Congress off World War II poker winnings. God. All right. And appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, post to the channel a ton. What was the best NBA Finals of the 2000s? Definitely wasn't 07. I know that much. It wasn't 07. Weren't a lot of great ones to choose from. I might go 08. There are really not a lot of good ones to choose from. 06 or 08. 06 or 08. It's one of those. Bill Robinson's work as a live-action remake? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'm not sure the keep moving forward message is going to work with if it would work with so much AI. It's going to be so much AI and VFX effects that I think the message will get lost. And so let's go 7. I mean, that was a well-played series, though. 5-1-7, but that wasn't like a well-played series, necessarily. '2010 skipping Warriors, guys. We did. I have a hot take. 2015 was better finals than 2016. That's my hot take. I'll take that to the grave. 2015 was better finals than 2016. 2016 was incredible. Game 7. But the other 6 games were crap. The other 6 games were blowouts. They were not close. 2015, every game was good. Every game was good in 2015. 0-1. Espinal, De La Cruz, Hayes. CFL games this year? Probably not. The reason why is... So the thing with CFL... The thing with CFL is... I'm going to say fact on that one, Rob. Everest grew live action, I would say no. The meta humor wouldn't work. The humor was ahead of its time. I think now would be a lot of trend setting. I thought 15-1-6. No, 15-1-6, right? Michael Chris, 15-1-6. 17 went. 15-1-6. 1-1. In there for a strike, 1-2. So, CFL, promise that I don't want to start something and then not finish it. Now, if the $100 things happens, where people can donate $100 and you can hijack a stream, do anything. On the outside corner, just misses 2-2. You can do that, but basically CFL, if I do CFL, I feel obligated to finish it, and I can't because it interferes with the NFL. Like games are taking place during NFL games. 6-3 out here. Easy play by Witt. Throws it over the first. Pasquantino. 5 1/3 so far. Can series ever be great if it only goes 4 or 5? I think so. If every game is close. Like Knicks Pistons was great. That was a great series, and even if that didn't go the distance. First pitch, De La Cruz lines right to the shortstop with another 6-3 out. 68 pitches, or 67. That's it for Cameron so far. 5 2/3. Yeah, D-backs are cooked. Yes. Right, only do if I can finish or if someone doing 100. Yep. You know, D-backs are cooked. They need to make some moves. They have an off day at least tomorrow, thank God. They have an off day tomorrow, so hopefully they make some moves. Send down some guys, call up some guys. Hopefully fire Torrey. I don't think it's going to happen, but Torrey really should be gone. What's dying faster, NHRA or PBA? I would say NHRA is dying faster. PBA still has its niche in terms of Sundays on networks. NHRA, it's been relegated tremendously over the years. One other count. Greatest player in NBA history to never win MVP. Ooh. 1-0. Hayes fouls it off his foot. 1-1. Greatest player to never win MVP. Let me just double check, make sure. I mean, Elgin Baylor is a good pick. Elgin Baylor is a good pick. I'd probably go Elgin. Either him or Jerry West. Reggie Miller of the NBA's Dan Marino. I'd say Patrick Ewing. Well, I'm not counting guys that are currently playing. Amazing series right here. The result, yeah, 2013 was a phenomenal finals. But I wish the Spurs won that one. Tony Stewart won an AHR event? Really? Did not know that. Right, people was on ABC every week in the 80s, yep. Sports back then were bizarre. Like, before we got ESPN and before we got what is now only sports on Saturday and Sunday, and it was the randomest sports. And, like, sports shows and whatnot. 1-1. Upstairs 2-1. Yeah, people are always going to want to bowl. Drag racing, yeah. Like, bowling, it's not easy to do, obviously, but anyone can do it. Drag racing, no. Like, bowling's always going to have a niche because people want to watch people bowl. Like, bowling leagues will never go out of style. Bowling nights will never go out of style. 3-1 the count. Whip is wins or walks and hits at innings pitched. So basically, you take the number of walks you have, swing and miss full count, number of hits you have, divide it by the number of innings you pitched. The lower the number, the better you are. Scott Barlow's worth the pen we want for the Reds. Right, Wild War Sports was a big thing, yeah. Only a few could do it really good, absolutely. The second ever made the NBA a hard cap league. I don't know about a hard cap, but it definitely makes it more competitive. Man Ramirez has been a Hall of Famer now for the roids. Yeah, I think so. Full count. But it's not a hard cap. It's not like you get, like, you have to pay a huge fine if you're over, but it's not like they, like, strip you of your players and whatnot. Right, now once in a while it's a fun activity. There's a bowling alley used to be like, it still is. It was right by where I grew up. Those were fun. Those are fun nights. Full count. Hayes. Into left field. Foul ground. We stay alive. Very boring to watch. It depends on how good they are. I get the appeal of watching bowling. I get it. Ancient Celtics from the title next year with Tatum's injury. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they should still be okay even without him. The roster's going to look a heck of a lot different, though. High score in bowling? Oh, it's like 120. It's not good. It's like 120, 125. 3-2. Upstairs, Hayes gets on board with a walk. I've been bowling in a while. There's a bowling alley that does, like, horse bowling, which is awesome. Which is, like, you say you want to do horse mode, and sets up like the pins, you have to knock it down that way. It may strokes a bit confusing, but it is you can't spend too much anymore. Even if you're super rich, there are penalties to spending too much. You DJ'd a few bowling alleys? Ooh, nice. Favorite journalist who was on Around the Horn? Favorite journalist? I mean, Woody was the best guy, but in terms of the best writing, I think Jay Downey had the best one. What's the Reds logo doing that? 1-1 the count. I think the best journalist was Plashke or Adonde. The best personality on the show was Woody Page. Oh, your church? Nice. Thunder won the title will be ranked all-time among single-season teams. Top 15. I think top 15. Downstairs 2-1. A gym final. That's insane. That's insane. That's so stupid. Gym finals are ridiculous. At 39-6 game with his own best friend. She had 60 at 38. God, that's what you need the bumpers on that one. I think the Warriors win that one pretty easily, actually. NBA title pick. Only with teams that got eliminated in the first round or earlier. Detroit. I'm going to say Detroit. Or actually, no, next year, Lakers. So I'll probably get a big man. NFL was on PBS. Viewers like you will be doing a lot of heavy lifting. I know that much. Mariotti, he was solid on the show before he just went off the rails. 0-3 Spurs on Lakers. I'm taking the... Take the Lakers, but that's close. Stevenson into left field. Base hit. Back-to-back base runners allowed. First and second now. Still 2 outs. Cameron on 80 pitches again. He has not gone more than 82 in any of his 3 outings. No, Jim, that's an insane final. I do not know. Hollywood Squares? I don't know that one. A mound visit here. Yeah, if we're like that sure next time we'll watch out. Yep. A set that calculates the average velocity of pitches that result in home runs compared to those that result in flyouts. Yeah. At least whip makes sense. Whip is a pretty good stat. Basically, if it's above 1, 1.5, oof. And if it's below 1, that's good. Wish my school let students skip gym if they play varsity sport. That would be a good, yeah. That would be... That's an interesting idea. Chiefs won because of viewers like you. Thank you, next up, got you. Supposed to show up in a car wreck? Oh. Red Sox, as soon as I saw them go up, I'm like, okay, yeah, they're going to lose this game. As soon as I saw them take the lead, I'm like, yeah, they're going to lose. I don't know how they're going to lose, but they're going to lose. 14 Spurs against the Nuggets. I think the Spurs win that one, but be a fun game. Benchmarks, but never foul. Yeah. I get that. I mean, we've had tests in gym. I mean, they're tests. I have no problem with that. Like 10 question test on steer, base hit into left field. 3 straight runners get on board. Runner's going to come in to score, and the Reds are on the board, 2-1. It's Cameron a bit of a gem right now. First run he's allowed, just a third run he's allowed this season. As Steer with an RBI single. 10-year reunion? They have not. They have not a 10-year reunion. Foolish Baseball Story? I have not seen that one just yet. But like 10 question tests I get for units. Like, okay, like we're doing a football unit. Here's 10 questions about football. Or basketball unit. Here's 10 questions about basketball. Like, how many points is a free throw worth? They're going to get the force out at second, 5-4. So Red's going to run. You figure that might be it for Cameron. 6 innings of 1-run ball in his fourth start. In line for the win, in line for the quality start right now, assuming that's it for him. The Mariners' greatest team not win a World Series. I would say yes. I would say yes on that one. High school 10-year reunion, I did not attend. Yeah, we have not ours. I don't even know if there's a plan for ours. I have no desire in going. I have zero desire to be clear. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves have scored 9 points in the first quarter. 9 points in the first for the T-Wolves. Good start to the game. Make more stats or sports. There's such a thing as like stat overload. More dominant team in 2000. Lakers or Spurs? Lakers. Lakers. So Green after 5 innings. We'll see if he gets out there for another inning of work. And they did someone with the pen. Yeah, but I like. But can he? Oh, I don't know on that one. I don't know on that one. Best to not make it, definitely. Definitely best to not make it. You know, basically high school reunion, like, to go all the way out from Phoenix. That's like... It's like, I mean... Everyone just drank in high school. Everyone just drank. So... It's bad. Like, there's still, a lot of them are still drinking. Like, just crazy. I'm like, okay. Like, you chose that life. I have no desire. You want to do that? Go for it, but... it's not my group. Scott Barlow, the new pitcher. Students will know not to make the decision when they play. Yep. Quiz about the videos. That word should be. High school senior class at prom weekend? Oh no, we had prom. We had prom. 5-3. Oh no, we had prom. I remember going to a party and I was the only sober person there. I was like 120 people there. And I was the only sober one there. I'm like, yeah, these people are not the best people to party with. Prom weekend? Well, Friday night was prom, and then Saturday we spent time in the Hamptons. And then Sunday was graduation. Never had a gym file before, and my teacher said wasn't her decision to get one. Yeah, I'll just stick it at that point. I give like the easiest final ever. Like give the answer key. Yeah, I don't want to revisit. Yeah, exactly. 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 That pitch outside 2-0. It's like looking back to it at some of the things that I thought were like healthy relationships back then. I'm like, oh, that was kind of treated like crap. Like, looking back, I'm like, oh, this was kind of not normal. In the first strike 2-1, I read my college buddies like, oh, this is like not normal at all. Hamburger, you want your set of Weber? Sarah started for prom, my entire senior class stayed at a motel. Oh wow. By us, it's when junior students go to Wildwood, get drunk every day at trash rental places. Wow. 2-2 the count. No, I did not enjoy my prom. I really have no desire to go back. I like where I'm at right now. Your principal or fourth? Yeah, it's probably like a district mandate thing. 2-2, shot foul by Garcia. Yeah, White Castle, that one's good. That's a great answer. No, I couldn't wait to get out of high school. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but... 2-2. That's going to fall for a base hit. 150 high school students get a motel at the beach. Oh, God. That is the most Jersey Shore thing I've ever heard in my life. I was also the class of, like, half the seniors for spring break went to, like, the Caribbean together. Like, a group, and they bunked, like, 7 in a room and got trashed every day. Like, yeah, it's not my vibe. Not my vibe. Like yeah, all you guys do is drink. It's like, it's not really the kind of group I want to be around. Breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1 the count. You're missed once in a while, yeah. There's still some people. It's not like... Class 20 didn't get the opportunity to decline invitation. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Waters lines it down the right field line, foul. 0-2 the count. And Barlow on the bump right now, replacing Green. Really struggling as of late. His last 8 games, he's allowed 6 runs in 7 2/3. Remember when Bingo was on ABC? I remember that when they like Bingo on ABC. Pitch out play, 1-2. Runner's not even going. Right, $1,000 drinking puke. I don't want them as my financial advisors. Yep. Pretty much. Prom more or less dramatic than Kim Possible's prime. I'd say less dramatic. 1-2. Waters fouls it off. Dolphins or Jumbo Shrimp? Jumbo Shrimp, I think. How much of the Rocky Stars are doing playing at high altitude? Well, they can't hit the ball, so that's part of the struggle. High school outside guests from other schools to attend? No. We did not have that. We didn't have that. 1-2. Downstairs. Swinging and a miss on that one, though. So Waters is out. Second strike. Or second out, I should say, the inning. Prom was 11 years ago to the day next week. Wow. That was like June 2015. So like bingo, there's no skill involved. Yep, I'm right there with you. And what stinks now with bingo, is on cruises. They don't even use paper. They use machines. So you can't even see what your cards are, basically. You have to keep track of all your cards on a computer. And it beeps when you're one away. It takes all the work out. At least with bingo before, there was skill in terms of actually keeping track of the numbers and everything. 2-0 the count. But now they do everything for you. It's like, no. If your girlfriend, boyfriend was from another school, they weren't allowed to attend. Actually, yeah, they were. Wait, actually, yes, they were. Actually, yes, they were. Now that I think about it, they were. You know, now it's machines. So you don't have to keep track of it yourself. 3-0 the count. San Diego beat Houston in 79-80. 4-pitch walk. I think still Pittsburgh wins it all that year, but I think San Diego win in 1980-81. You know, now that I think about it, yeah. Bingo to Uno, at least there's skill in Uno. You have to pick the cards. You have to pick the cards. You know, San Diego beat Houston, I still think Pittsburgh wins it all, but I think 80-81 if San Diego makes sure they win it all. Series 21 to a problem on the football field, loose dress code and rules. Ooh. I don't hate that, though. I don't hate that. More skill, blackjack or bingo? Oh, blackjack by far. It's not even close. Hudson Houston was probably very slim. 0-1. They're going to send Garcia back to second. 1-1 pickup play. Look at red ball reverse swing. Oh, nice. Now, blackjack, there's a lot of skill in blackjack. Bingo, there's no skill. You just have to yell bingo. They do all the work for you now. Hotel, my prom was just demolished. Oh, I don't even remember where prom was held at. I don't even remember. 1-1. I know for me personally, 10 years of high school, I was not invited to a single person's wedding. So it's like, okay, you're not going to make the effort with me. I'm not making the effort to do a reunion. The Sheridan, New Jersey. Oh. Blackjack or poker? More skill? Poker. Rave. Fouls it off. There's no bluffing in blackjack. Poker, there's a lot of strategy in poker. Not there's not strategy in blackjack, but it's all memorizing algorithms and whatnot. No, bingo was no skill. If any random person can take my place and have no impact on the results, there's no skill. Yeah, no, bingo was no skill. 1-2 to Rave, downstairs 2-2. At least with, like, before, like, 10 years ago, bingo. At least bingo 10 years before, like, the machines took over, at least you had to keep track of the numbers yourself. At least you had to pay attention. You know, June 26th, yes. Or else it's skill till July. That's how New York was. New York, we start after Labor Day, and we go to late June. Sister and I used to play summer Uno tournaments, beat me all but 1 year because she demand we play face up, and she kept drawing to get every +4 in the deck. Gosh. I like playing... I made a version of Uno called Blind Uno. I made a version of that. Where? 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Rave strikes out. So the runners go. Not going to ever go top 7. I get why a lot of people like bingo, but there's no skill. How many teams does that win? Oh, that team does not win a lot of games. That team is a lottery team. That team is like a 20-win team. That team is not good. I would say slim on that one. But I play a version called, the day before. Yeah. Well, mine was, it was Friday night and then Sunday was graduation. The idea was that people couldn't get wasted over graduation weekend because they still had to, like, show up on Sunday. And the idea was also if you, like, did something illegal at prom, you could get, like, don't get your diploma. Uno and Friends. Oh, I don't remember that one. But there was I created a version called Blind Uno, where what you do is there's a lot of strategy and thinking in this one. So you can see what everyone else is doing, basically. So you can keep your eyes open, except when it's your turn. When it's your turn, all your cards are face down. So, all your cards are face down. And the only time you see your card is when you turn it over. And if it's good, you're good. If it's not, you have to draw a card. So it's thinking, okay, like how do I sort my cards? What pile's what? What pile's what? And, like, how do I remember where everything is? No, he's innocent. Giddy's innocent. Graduation weekend? Yeah, it was on a Sunday. It was on a Sunday night. Uno game show? Or Sunday afternoon, I should say. They got rid of that. Now it's like on a Thursday or a Wednesday night. But for me, it was a Sunday. I don't know how an Uno game show would work. LaMelo, Poole, George, Horford, Bam. Ugh. Like 35. 35 wins. You know, Giddy's innocent. It's already proven. Cameron's staying out there for another inning of work. He's got a 1-run lead, 2-1. After the cat trade, the Wolves would make back West Cover Falls. I looked at you like you had 8 heads. Yeah, I would have looked at you like that too. Heck of a season, even if it's going to result in a loss. I would say no on that one, RFK. I would say no. 2-0 count. McLean watches down for a strike 2-1. Monopoly, know that. How's it going, Pathetic Circus? Appreciate you, man. Wish you would cover the Steelers from back in the day. Oh, don't you worry. We got Steelers videos coming up. Don't you worry. I do a ton of Steelers videos. Appreciate you, Pathetic Circus. Fly ball into left center field. Back by the track, making the play for the first out is Waters. I appreciate you, Pathetic Circus, a ton. Yeah, I do a lot of, I do some Steelers videos. I do some Steelers vids. Or else on 6-4 the cards. Oh, boy. Never played hardball with ABC. That makes sense, then. That's a big lineup. Injured Steph, James Harden, the thick version, LeBron blindfolded, Al Horford for 4 years, and Wemby on stilts. Yeah, that's a. They beat the Wizards. That's about it. 1-0 the count to Hampson. He's over 2 today. Second game with the Reds after getting DFA'd from the D-backs. 1-1 the count. I don't think I've done a Steelers video in a while. I don't think I've done one in a while. But I do have a Steelers playlist. Hang on. Of all the Steelers vids I've done. I've done 113 videos on the Steelers. So, if you do want that, any videos you're watching come out. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. How many have I done so far on the history of them? Shovel for them later? I wasn't crazy about it. 2-1. Outs inside, I should say 3-1. We do videos, think you're one of the best. Appreciate you with time with the Circus. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Well, we're going to get more dumb decisions. Upstairs, ball 4. Yeah, Commanders, we got 87 vids. How's it going, Tim? Appreciate you tuning in. There a 5-pitch walk. That's going to be up for Cameron on 92. 92 pitches. A career high. He's responsible for the man on first, but he will get the quality start. Another outing for Cameron where he goes more than 6 innings. 4 major league starts this season, 4 times over 6 innings. Gets a standing O from the crowd. No, I've done like 87 videos on them. I've done a lot on them. I've done one in a while though. You are right. I haven't done one in a while. It's been 4 months since I've done one. Wow. I think part of the problem is that sometimes I restrict it to what I have available, and Washington Post is not in the Washington Post is not in newspapers.com archives. We still have videos of Texans. Right, Millionaire Root could absolutely work. Absolutely could. But not with celebrities. The celebrity route with Jimmy Kimmel was not good. Like, there needs to be stakes involved. Zerpa, the new pitcher. As long as Bialik is not on Jeopardy, I'm okay. As long as Bialik is not on Jeopardy, works for me. They're not going to have him go 4th time through the order. Zerpa, the new pitcher. Aaron Rodgers sounds fierce. I think he will. He's going to wait till minicamp is done. Is my guess. Gerald Ford was a good football player. His high school coach sabotaged his campaign for student council president, so Ford wouldn't have to reduce his commitment to the team. I did not know that. That is insane to me. Find fun stories about whatever team you want on Wikipedia. So I've written script style for it. Yep, that's definitely how it works. Yep, that's a good way to do it. Let's have AI make my videos. Actually, the video today, I put the Wikipedia article in there. To show you, like, he played... Like, there's nothing on Wikipedia on him. There's literally 3 sentences. Friedel first switched way inside. 1-0 the count. KU gets for his Doracast. Who wins basketball series? Oh, by far Dora. It's not even close. Yeah, Benny the Bull. Benny the Bull down low. Who on KU is beating Benny the Bull? 96 Bulls, 17 Warriors. I'm going to take the Bulls, but not by a lot. And I say where it takes from? It depends. Depends on the thing. But they can. Have I seen the new style YouTube videos list different things in a row of circles? I've not. But I've seen the new Google stuff that looks like scary good. Friedel 1 for 3 today. He has been red hot as of late. Multiple hits in each of his last 5 games. Over his last 5, he's hitting 500. It's now 12 for his last 24. Pickoff play. And I don't know what that was. 1-1. Yeah, Betas can prime that series. Plays phone with Zuma Friend on the reboot. Yeah, that'd be cool. That is also true, Joe. What game shows has a celebrity version that is not good, inferior to the original? Most of them. Most of them. Like, there needs to be stakes involved for me. And plus, a lot of celebrity games, the problem with a lot of celebrity games is the pace is very slow because the celebrities think they're the star of the show. That's a chopper to third, and it's going to be a base hit. The infield was in. And instead of a 5-4-3 double play, it's a base hit for Friedel. His second of the game. That's now 6 straight games with multiple hits for Friedel. Hitting 500 in that stretch. Like, every celebrity thinks about themselves and not the game. And it just, the pacing is bad, the humor is bad, it's bad. Do I like AI? So that's complicated. That's complicated. So, AI, when used as a tool, I like that. When it's used as the creative process, which is what we're seeing a lot of now, I don't like that. I think the problem is that we are seeing AI being used as the creative process and not the tool. Check swing foul 0-2. Like, I use AI in my videos. So, without AI, I could not get out the videos I do. So, there's a thing called Adobe Podcast. It's an AI tool, and it removes the background noise from your videos. So, I just put it in that AI thing. I pay a subscription for it. 0-2 on the outside, 1-2. I pay a subscription for it, and I record a script, and then all the background noise is gone. So, it takes no time really to edit the audio for a video compared to what I was doing before. AI is used a lot for, like, thumbnails and whatnot in terms of, like, background tools and whatnot. 5, 4, 3, double play. Zerpa gets out of it. They're allowing a hit. Gets the 5-4 double play. Espinal grounds out. And it's time to stretch. The comments by Bradshaw on Rogers. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So yeah, AI is a tool. No problem. AI has a creative process where it's creating ideas for you and whatnot, and doing that, no. Unless it's ChatGPT with the Little Red Mirrors. But that's a fun tool. That's a fun way of doing it. All right, let's go to the ball game, folks. It's time to stretch in Kansas City with the score 2-1. Let's do this. Oh. Wrong thing. Yeah, they don't have it there with the, basically the R button is record and hit it once many times. But that's fine. Appreciate you with Empathetic Circus. Appreciate you with Todd, man. You know, we're already seeing AI generate nursery themes. We're already seeing that. We're already seeing that. It's very easy creating AI song. It's very easy. Like, all you gotta do is just put in things and they do the vocals for you. And yeah, it's very easy. May the new pitcher is Bell coming in for Blanco. So his day is done. A lot of sports accounts use AI versions of recent picks instead of the original. Is this cheating or legit? It's gonna... The problem with AI... The problem right now is that these AI tools are trained off things. Do the R-button all the time. I get someone ever. Yep, right there with you. AI tools are trained off real-life images. So you're seeing lawsuits right now where AI filters are... where people are suing AI companies because, like, wait a sec. Your AI tool built that off of my work, and I didn't give you permission to do that. 5-pitch walk for May, and Isbell gets on board. Back to the top of the order with India. AI search engines will never pick it up if it's never been digitized. Yeah, I think it's pretty fair. Like, about like today's story. Today's story about the air conditioner. Let's try it. I'll show you. My story about the air conditioner. I found on a blurb in the Chicago Tribune from 1969. Literally a blurb from 1969, the Chicago Tribune, I think the Austin Daily Herald. I found on like 2 newspapers from 1969. Not digitized. If you look it up, you can't find anything. Write a true story in the style of an NFL history YouTube video about Billy Harris and the bizarre injury he suffered in October of 1969 at a hotel prior to a game between 1-0 outside 2-0. Any kid we're gonna redo music already recorded? No, I won't redo that because that one's the one that I already recorded. That's fine. I'm not gonna do that because that's just I layer it. I layer everything on that one. Like, it's more I can play 2 or 3 tracks at the same time versus 1 track. And May, 3-0. 7 of his first 8 pitches have been balls. So I have to bet on the Wizards? No. You'd be losing your money. Am I still working overtime? I don't know. 3-0. Downstairs in May, back-to-back walks. All right. Yeah, so, like, about the digitized thing. About the digitized thing. Like, it is no idea what it's doing. It's not digitized. I'll never be able to find out. Like, today's story. I mean, it's not too bad. No, it's not too bad. I usually keep it around 74 in here anyways, so. You know, it's hot here, but it's not like... I don't have it running a lot. It's at 74, so it's not too bad. Go back to 81 millions on the 49ers, yeah. Niners Bengals Super Bowl. You wouldn't be bank on that. What do you not blame Bradshaw for that statement? Just the whole saga is ridiculous. The whole saga is just ridiculous. It's not fair to anyone involved. Not for the players on the team. It's not fair. The coaching staff. It's not fair to anyone really. You're calling T-Will Center already? I think you're safe in doing that. First pitch on the inside corner in there. 0-1. The most shocking... Yeah, bottom 7. Yep. Yep, I forgot to change it. You just give me around 64. Yeah, no, I'm at 74, so. Retro's retired this way. Pass ball here. It could be a wild pitch. Either way. Runners go to second and third as May is imploding out of the pen. Most shocking champ of all time? I'm not sure. Oh, shocking champion. Usually NBA, like, you don't get too many shocking champions in the NBA, relatively speaking. Maybe 99 Spurs, based on how it started. Or relative expectations. Fly ball, deep right field. That'll be deep enough to get a runner in. Witt does his job. Sack fly. Another runner goes 90 feet. And the Royals extend their lead to 3-1. I love the women, so I have to keep the AC at 73 because close cervical opponent. May has been struggling as of late out of the pen. He's now allowed to run each of his last 3 outings out of the pen. That Cubs series was rough for him. Allowed 2 home runs in 2 innings. Pasquantino, chopper to second, but the infield's in. Won't be able to get the runner home. A 2 out. And I'll show you what ChatGPT had after this inning is done with the Pistons. Yeah. Well, I'm talking like shocking in terms of like the start of the season. I'm talking like at the start of the season, like in terms of preseason odds. Like no one saw them in the final. I'm talking like no one expected them to make it in the final. The 70s were very weird, yeah. What season was viewed as most wide open going into it? Ooh. I would say 99. 99 after Elway retired. It was like, okay, here, this is going to be the Wild West. We're like, okay, it's a whole new era. So like, okay, the Broncos have greasy now. The Jets could be good. The Jaguars are always in it. The Vikings. I mean, there were a lot of teams in 99. Rise lose against, shocker. Pacers win all of its. Is it them? Yes. If the Pacers win all, it's them. 2-1. They were set like 58. Wow. That is low. Yeah, I think 99 was pretty wide open. 2-1. Fouled off 2-2. 83 was another one. 83, because no one knew after the strike in 82. Okay, Miami's going to be good. Washington will be good. San Fran, we think they're going to bounce back. The Raiders are good. Cowboys are always in it. Pretty favorites for the Broncos, oddly enough. Downstairs for ball 3-2. Mays walked 2 batters already this inning. The preseason favorites were Denver. No, Minnesota, actually. Minnesota. Denver was second. Jacksonville was third. Jets were 4. Packers were 5th. Yeah, there were 6 teams at 8-1 or at 8-1 odds or better. 9 teams at 10-1 odds. 0-3, that's another one. 0-3 is a good pick. 3-2, Grounder Perez. He's 0-4 today. Salvador Perez. Cannot do anything there. It's just 2 for his last 15. Royals get 1, but no more. Some of the Rams is being good. Yep. Being good, yeah. But not contenders, no. And then, obviously, that was before the injury. And that was with Trent Green. With Kurt Warner, no one thought they were going to be good. No one thought they were going to be good. All right, so let's do this really quickly. Because why not? Because someone asked about AI. If it's not digitized, will they ever be able to find the information? And the answer is no, based on this. So this is what ChatGPT MVP favorite. Ooh, Peyton Manning probably was in the running. But I would say probably Cunningham or Moss. I would say Cunningham or Moss. All right, so this is what ChatGPT thinks happened. This is not what the video is about, by the way. It's not what the video is about. But here we go. Billy Harris joined the Vikings. He was walking through the lobby. Suddenly, a large, heavy object, a television set, fell from a high shelf, striking Harris on the head. The impact knocked him unconscious. He was immediately rushed to the nearby hospital. The injury was serious enough to silence him for the upcoming game, and he was placed on the injured reserve list shortly thereafter. The incident was widely covered in the media, with many expressing disbelief over the freak nature of the accident. Yeah, that did not happen. That's not what the video is about. Yeah, that's definitely not what it was about. I love this too. I apologize for the confusion. After a thorough review, I found no credible sources. Yeah, I think this one's over. Then once on the Dolphins, last time they lost the Super Bowl, so January 85. As the Panthers are up 3-2 now. What on earth? Zerpa sent out there for another ring of work. So again, the double play last time. 0-1 the count. Isbell moves over to center field. Downstairs 1-1. Shot foul 1-2. I would guess number one song, January 85. Number one song, January 85. 1-2. Misses outside. 2-2. I'm gonna go. Man. 2-2. Was Stream Club World Cup? I might. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Full count. Wait, they were thought it'd be individual there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man. Number one song, January 85. I'm going to say last time Dolphins made the Super Bowl. I know. Wake me up before you go. Fouled off his foot. So we stay alive. And World Cup Games X here? Yeah, I should be doing World Cup Games X here. It's like a version. De La Cruz into right center field. That ball is off the wall for a leadoff double. So tying right now at the plate. I've just got hurt. Yeah, it was wide open. Jets won the Conference League. Yep. Oh, there is a worst hangover all the time? Yes. I would say yes. So Zerpa's done. Zerpa is done. Responsible for the man on second. The new pitcher for the Royals. Is going to be John Schreiber. Played one game earlier this series, yesterday. Did not pitch well. 1/3 of an inning. Allowed 3 runs. Was not good as ERA rose by a whole run. Now, Vikings just was a sexy pick back then. Close to Amtrak? Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think Phoenix has Amtrak. Even. Where would be the closest one to me? Oh, wait, there is. There is an Amtrak. Wait. It's in Maricopa. Yeah, Maricopa. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, help us out on the channel. I mean, Dolphins were good the first half of the season. First pitch, grounder by Lux. That'll be a 6-3 out. So he replaces Hayes, and it's a quick plate appearance for him. Runner advances 90 feet, though. Stevenson coming up with a runner on third, 1 out. All good, Rob. I've heard good things about the Acela. Football saved. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah, the whole Y2 quiz. Well, that was a thing. That was a real thing. Scientists were on that. If it wasn't for the scientists, we would have been screwed. Like, the reason it wasn't a big deal is because people took preemptive measures beforehand. Estevez is warming up the pen wall for the Royals as well. 0-1 the count. Actually, plan to make an episode based on Allen's crash out. Oh, let's go. 0-1, way outside. Stevenson 3 for 3 today. It's been a very good game. His second 3-hit game of the series. He was hitting just 177 before the series started. He's 7 for 11 this series, though. 1-1. Shot foul. Well, it didn't become anything because they changed the entire code. Like, it wasn't like it was an unfounded concern. So 50 Panthers legend Jared Allen. Well, I think 50. I think Coney Ely if I'm thinking Panthers. 1-2. Stevenson watches that sweeper outside. 2-2. He represents the tying run. On deck is Steer. Johnster with a tenner. He won Ace Jays. Get your Ace Jays. Appreciate you, man, a ton. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. The 2-2. Stevenson on the outside corner. Not going to get the call. Full count. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the highest, how likely is Olivia Rodrigo to pass Billie Eilish on the list of most popular artists in the world today? Ugh. Man. I would say 2. I would say 2. I think Billie's music is more a mass appeal. She's definitely the bigger touring artist. Strike 3 called. I think she's a more interesting person than Olivia. I would say probably a 2. No, that can't happen. Stevenson strikes out. Steer coming up. Appreciate you, John Johnson, but that's a tough one. Because they're both pretty big. I think Billie's only getting bigger. I'm not sure if Olivia's peaked or not. I don't know. The second album didn't do as well as the first. But Billie, her last album did very well. 1-1 the count. Revere's a good song. It's probably my favorite by her. 1-1 the count. Yeah, they haven't broken up. 1-1 the count. Steer 2 for 3 today. Make that 3 for 4. That's a base hit into left field. And the tying run is on base. Steer, his third hit of the game. Second time this season, Steer's got 3 hits in a game. The Reds cut it to within 1. A mound visit here with Connor Joe up to bat in the 7th spot. Mound visit, and that's going to be it for Schreiber. Schreiber will be done. And I think it's going to be Estevez. It's going to be Estevez coming in. Might be a 4-out save opportunity. He's got 14 saves this year. He might be asked to go for a 4-out save. Think they can sell between Philly and DC. Ooh. Oh, they scored her, baby. In terms of years, 2020s between Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia wins 21, 22, 23. Sabrina won 24 and 25. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't think it's close on that one. I think it's even a debate. More skill. Baseball, ice hockey. Ice hockey. Because you need to be a good skater as well. Need to be a really good skater as well as being good with the stick. I appreciate the Tanner Johnster. Thank you, man. And again, every donation from now till the end of the stream counts to make the call. The latest Antonio Brown thing, I did not. What did he get up to? He's got anything every week. What did Antonio Brown do this time? Detained for gunshots. That was last week. Did anything else happen? I knew about the gunshots from last week. How is it possible to do to ice? I don't know. The team in Florida is pretty good at it. You went to the same... Wow. Got the same education? God. I feel like my diploma means nothing if I went to the same school as Antonio Brown and he was that dumb. Pop-up, Benson, replacing Connor Joe, and it does not matter. You guys see in Arizona? There are a few. I'm not an ice skating person. So Estevez, 1 pitch, 1 out. And it's probably going to be a 4-out save opportunity for him. Self-starter team sport? Absolutely on that. We're going to go at the same time? Oh. Yeah, but still. Ice is not friendly to grow up on it. No, it is not. Garcia, Waters, Lofton, the 5, 6, 7 hitters do appear for the Royals. Can appreciate all you guys a ton. Like we see, if that like button, subscribe. It does help us out a ton on the channel. HBO Sports documentary on Doc Emmerich and the reporter scrubbing the AHL's league where teeth are optional with testosterone is required. Pretty much. It's a good way of putting it. It's a very good way of putting it. If you like what we see, folks, make sure you do that like button and subscribe. We're going to be live tomorrow for one of those 2 games. You can help me decide by the end of the stream which game we are calling. NHL team in Alaska. Oh boy. It would be interesting. Definitely of the 4 major sports, that'd be the most likely to go there, but travel-wise, cost-wise, so how far away it is, population-wise, I don't know. I don't know if they can do it. If anyone's going to do it, if any of the 4 major sports would go to Alaska, it would be that. Because if I see, yeah. You know, there's some place around here. Oh, that's awful, Mr. Evelyn. Oh, man, that's awful. They have security at the graduation? Usually, like, graduation, there's security for that, because they know it's a big event. Or NBA players making over $60 million per year because an NBA team only has 12 players on it. So that's why the money only has to be split 12 ways. Let's see what we outdoors. The only Tessie Pesta is Canadian, pretty much. And he has no hair. He loses his hair. So May is done. New pitcher for the Reds. Ian Jabot. 1-1. Popped up. Garcia 2 for 3. David's going to have to be 2 for 4. It says into shallow left field, and calling everyone off is Hampson for the first out. Yeah, the Jets have 2 super histories. Yep. It's kind of like, it's very odd how that worked out. I just count the Jets as being on hiatus for all that time. Utah Mammoth expansion team while Coyotes suspend operations. Because the idea is that Phoenix will get a team again. Phoenix will get a team. And they're not the same franchise. That's the other thing too. They're basically treated like a whole new team. They carry none of the history over. 0-1. Chopper to first. 3-1 out. Waters goes 1 for 4 now. Why do entry players make so little? Because the TV contracts are worse. They don't get the TV money. And there's a lot of players on an NHL team versus an NBA team. But now they're pretty much doing the Baltimore Ravens. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Yep. Right on cue. Lofton coming up. It's 1 for 2 today. This is the chat. I don't think he's here tonight. I don't think he's here. Why is Seattle been unable to get the NBA back after 20 years? They're just waiting for expansion. Once expansion happens, they'll get a team. Into shallow center field, calling everyone off, is the second baseman McLean. Quick 1-2-3 inning, just 7 pitches for Jabot. He does his job. We go top 9, Reds down by 1. Well, they have the arena now. They have Climate Pledge Arena, so they got the arena now. They'll get a team once expansion happens. Right, Key Arena was not good. It was right at the tail. It was outdated the moment it got built because it didn't have the luxury seats. Low roof, capacity-wise, wasn't the best. We're all happy. What market not named Seattle going to be a team? Vegas. Las Vegas. If you're talking not named Seattle or Vegas, the next one to get a team. The next one to get a team after that. Probably Vancouver. They try a second try. Seattle's back. They get their team back. Yep, they get the Sonics back. They get the Sonics back. Name 5 of the 10 least populous counties in Arizona. Oh, I've got no chance of that one. I've got no chance on that one. I could not tell you the counties in Arizona. Louisville would be a good pick, too. Economy of the recession played a role in Seattle for OKC? No. I don't think so. I think he just wanted to get out. I think Katrina played a part in it. I think Katrina showed that OKC can support a team. But the recession, no. So the recession really hit like September of 2008. So that was 1 foot out the door by that point. Play the bucket, that'd be cool. So Esteva's going to try for the 4-out save. It's like 12 counties total. I know Maricopa, I know Pima, I know Yuma. That's about it. I'm not. Okay, I got Yuma. Oh, Gila County. Alright. Not OKC, where else could the Sox have moved to? Virginia was a big, yeah. Virginia was talked about. Well, the Kings are trying to move to Virginia before they got the new arena. That was discussed with the Hornets. Oh, that'd be cool. 8-9-1 hitters. Chance for a 4-out save for Estevez. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. As it stands, Noah Cameron's in line for the win after allowing 1 run. No, I'm not a big Tucson guy. I know people that live in Tucson. Like, yeah, this doesn't seem like my kind of city. Squires NBA return? That'd be cool. You know all 21 counties in my home state? I do not. Because everything pretty much happens in Maricopa. It's Maricopa and Pima. That's about it. 0-2, fouled off. Most can I say just not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Very different from Phoenix. 1-2. Pitch way upstairs. It's McLean. We figure Hampson, even though it's not that good, but they've already used 2 pinch hitters, so I'm not sure where else. That one in there for strike 3 on the bottom part of the zone. Venus, Arizona in general can't do that. What? Maricopa. And now we got a confrontation. Francona's coming out. That was clearly strike 3. Not sure what the argument is there. That was in the zone. Not sure Maricopa's arguing, or not sure what Francona's arguing about. He's ejected. Terry Francona's just been ejected. Why was he voted most overrated? Because the players didn't know what they're talking about. There's City Maricopa? I did not know that. So Francona's ejected. Again, I don't know what he was arguing. That was clearly strike 3. Not sure what the issue is there. He's arguing at a clear strike, so Francona's done. The Reds are down to their center list out. No, I didn't know about the city. Didn't know about the city. Hampson 0 for 2 today. First pitch in there for a strike. It's a city outside. Wait, hang on. Maricopa City. Oh, that's where action is. Oh, that's where action is. Okay. Okay. Okay, I know the sports book and the casino there. Yes, okay, I do know that. Yeah. 2-1. He threw himself out. Yeah, I think so. Jerry Jones' ownership in school principal teacher terms was a really good teacher, got tenure, and then just became terrible. 2-1. Hampson. This guy's a foul. 2-2. I know things in Maricopa City. I just didn't realize that was an actual... I didn't realize it was a city. I'm not sure what the complaint was on that last one. They just showed the pitch again. That was in the zone. 2-2. Hampson fouled off. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps out a ton. Tomorrow we're doing one of those 2 games, Braves Phils or A's G's. And help me decide which game we're calling. And click that link above after this video is done, or after this game is done to watch today's video. Hampson up the middle. Great play at second. The throw across his body. What a play by India. They got rid of him, and since he did to his defense not being good, looked pretty good on that one. Jonathan India took a bounce off the mound and India across his body. How many D-backs for someone gets Pirates? Because Zach Allen sucks and Torey Lovell doesn't know how to manage a team. That's how. And he's out. What a play. No, the D-backs are broken. The D-backs are a broken team right now, and they need to make some changes. Hopefully Thursday we see some moves. Yep, I got him. I got him. I got him. 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. I got him. 1-1 the count. Friedel, 2 for 4 today. Swing and miss downstairs. Down to their final strike. You know, it's, yeah. Heads need to roll with the D-backs. Heads need to roll. Like there's no sugarcoating it. Panic levels at a 10. 1-2. Two numbers, different sizes. I don't think they're different sizes. I don't think they are. You know, it's just the way it is. They're the same size. It just the numbering's a bit odd. The fonts. 1-2. Swing and a miss downstairs. Estevez, a 4-out save. The Royals win 3-2. Cameron gets the win after another quality start. Royals led this one the whole way through. Green gets the loss. Cameron gets the win, his second of the season. After going 6 1/3. There's the Giants. That's at least some good news. The Royals avoid the sweep. They take this after dropping 4 of their last 5. They bounce back. And they get their 30th win of the season. What I mean, the 3 goes lower? No, it doesn't. On the right? I don't think it does. It looks about right. Yeah, that should be good. All right. So, with that in mind, screw it, let's do some OT. Why not? 5 minutes on the clock. You see what it takes to get in the queue. Again, this is the last call for the You Make the Call. It's the only stream we're doing. So we don't decide which game we're calling. There is no set time limit to the stream. It's going to take 5 minutes. It's going to take 500 minutes. There is no set time limit to this stream whatsoever. You're going to help me decide which game we're calling. Braves, Phils, Rays, Blue Jays. Let's do some overtime. Let's do this thing. We'll see what comes in. Again, if you haven't seen today's video, click the link above. We are not done on this stream yet. Royals win 3-2, but we are not done yet. Let's get a bit weird, a bit wacky, a little bit goofy. Great sleeping injury was Hill having a nightmare of Spire falling a bed onto a glass table. That's amazing. Special Wednesday? Alright, that's good. That is amazing. A spider falling... Wow. I've had Charlie horses. I mean, we'll probably kick him out. So the thing with memberships, too. Memberships, the text is green. So it makes it very easy to see if there's an impersonator or anything. Okay, so it takes again to the queue right now. A's Jades is the game we're doing tomorrow night. As things stand, but obviously that can change based on the donation. And whatnot. Americastan. All right. Appreciate you, Michael. I'll put it to a vote. For that last song we did by Megadeth, I'm assuming this is going to be a very similar message. It's really a very, politically charged album. Here, definitely a lot of... Definitely tell this was around the time of the Middle East, and we realized, oh, this is not going well. Just judging by the title, I can guess what this is going to be. All right. All right. Americastan. Ghostbusters song. Let's go. What's happening today? Let's go, Jackson. Appreciate you, man. Which game? I'm guessing you want NL East. I'm going to guess you want NL East. I have some. Oh, sweet. All right. Guess you want NL East. We'll start with Americastan first. Okay, we start with the Sirens. Yep. The voice of ABC 89, Ernie Anderson at work. All right, vote on it. All right, perfect. All right. Put a buck on the hate watch, but I want to save the other. All right. I don't know when the next Marlins one is. I don't know when the next Marlins one is. Because we're doing Marlins Rockies. We're doing Marlins Rockies on Monday regardless, unless Knicks Pacers go 7. So I don't know when the next one's going to be. Can Cincinnati win? The game's over. Royals 1-3-2. The game already ended. Yeah, no, the game already ended. Went final. We're just messing around right now in overtime. Just messing around in stream because the game is over. Connor with the 5. Appreciate you, man. Eric Booker, full performance AGT 2025. Auditions week 1. All right, perfect. Braves Phillies State Watch and the Megadeth You're Dead. Perfect. Appreciate you guys. All right. Oh, sure heard his voice. I'm sure I have. I just don't know where. You're here to say, oh, it's okay. All right. Rob with a sixer. Which game do you want? Let's go. Yeah. Because we do Marlins on Monday unless it goes 7. Don't have a cash. All good. A Rob with the sixer. Brad Packet's punished by being sent to satellite above Mystery Science Theater crew abandoned the building. Oh boy. Then I hear a bit like, oh, it's that guy. Wow. God. They called everything with this song. They called everything. What's the most disappointing team? We're going to get swept. They're the most disappointing team this year. D-backs are up there, though. D-backs are getting up there. I'll leave that poll open. $6 is going in this poll to whichever one is. Yeah, it's coming hot today with the OT. I'm loving it so far. Movie sign. Padres, who do they play next? Padres have the Pirates. So, should be a sweep, because they're competent. You know, he's smart, yeah. He called everything. This album is a statement. 4 years since the Hobby Buyers run it, that one of the worst plays in baseball history. Just tag him. Or just throw to first. Okay, we're going to close this poll here. And I've got A's Jays with the win in that one. Yeah. $6 going A's Jays. Rockies coming back in the 9th against the Cubs. Let me flip that on. It's bottom 8 in that one. Coming back? Oh, no, they're down 2-1. They're down 2-1. The Cubs, I don't think they're coming back. Probably because of the political nature. I mean, anytime it makes a statement, you're going to get some hate on that one. But this feels like old negative. Buffalo Hobby Buyers rundown. I think Hobby Buyers rundown. I've seen guys run into their own guys all the time in football. Hobby Buyers, you just throw to first. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. What? Did I put your 6 on, Rob? Wait, did I put... Wait. Well, the Hobby Buyers runner also led to them scoring. Did I put the 6 on for Rob? Hang on. Yeah, no, I did. Put the 6 on for Rob. Yeah, no, I put that on. But I'm also, wait, I'm off by... Something's not right. Something's not right. This is 81, but there's 83 in there. Something's not right. I might have added something wrong. Hang on. What did I add that was wrong? Hang on, give me a second here, guys. I added something wrong. Joe the Tour. Get you on the A's Jays game. Alright, give me a second. We got $6. Okay. I don't think the K-pop for money. Yeah, I'd do that. I would do that. But I know that's not you, so too bad. That's not the real Dan. That's not the real Dan. But Joe the Tour, who wants to be a Wimbler. Ooh. So let's sell. All right, let's do it. Appreciate you. Yeah, that wasn't the real one. That was not the real one. I just added wrong on the bottom because I don't think I missed anything up on the top. 50-35 on that one. So it should be 84.96, I think. Maybe I missed Michael Stewart earlier. Alright. Gus Bus song. From Jackson. The beat on this is sick. The beat on this is... This feels good. Hang on. I'm getting like very like late 2010s vibes on this one. Soundtrack got some traction by this one. Oh, I did not know that. It's on the jungle song, yeah. All right. Trumpet on this is good. I forget what like Artist sounds like. I don't know what Artist sounds like, but it definitely sounds like someone. This feels like a summer, like 2018 kind of song. That was good. The Grandpa Jones songs are good. All right, the voice of ABC 89. Ernie Anderson at work. Kelly with a 5 finish 4% takes place in Salmon, Idaho. All right. Get you on the A's game. Let me actually just do it false. Oh, God. Oh, God. I did not get very far. Yeah, I need to hear this voice. You guys coming hot today with OT. I appreciate you guys a ton. Cheap Bruce. Cheap and Shout Wars with Gus Bus song. I would say Gus Bus, Cheap and Shout Wars, then Cheap Bruce. Go 1, 2, 3 on that one. In reverse order. Fire from Joe. Rob Susie for cuts came out. Stupid says loud to the attorney. Yes. Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes. Which one did you want? Which game do you want? Get some Braves fills, but I just want to double check. Appreciate you, man. Oh, that's gonna be good. A lot of good support. Yep. Right, going anywhere. Yeah, you could. Ace Jays, alright, perfect. Not yet, hang on, I don't recognize it yet. Yes! Yes. Now I recognize it. It was like the 2:10 mark. How old was he during this? How old was he during this? 66. Represent myself? I don't even need to represent myself. It would screw himself over. Come with a fiver. The timing on this is incredibly hard. Especially with this technology, it is very hard. Come with a fiver. I'm going to do Elastic Boys. My Benedict is just screaming. Oh boy. Coach Laura right after them down on Twitch tonight. I gotta check it out too. Appreciate you, Connor. I'll get you on the Jays game. 65-35 in that one right now. The voice guy might be Morgan Freeman. I just missed it. I just missed it, that one. Cal with a fiver. 185's in the ground, Home Depot. Oh boy. This has to be so frustrating for him, too. This has to be so frustrating. He's got a phenomenal voice, though. Like, constant rewinding, too, on the tape. Count with another fiver. Another fiver. Appreciate you, man. Let's get you on this. Also, the problem have Low Barbera Caillou testified support huts. All right. Backyards versus Phineas Ferb as well. Buford Belgian family food. Oh boy. Oh boy. God. This is great. Donnie Osmond? Oh, I don't know on that one. I know he used to do game shows. Did he do Pyramid? Oh, wow. I can't imagine watching that same clip over and over again. Rewinding like 30 times. Cubs win 2-1, by the way. I can't imagine, like... But I mean, he nailed it. He eventually got it. Today, it's so much easier to do it. Today, you don't have to rewind the tape. You can just splice things. Now it's not like that. I'm just going to get these ChatGPTs in really quickly, and then we'll do the rest of the Meganet stuff and the AGT audition and whatnot. So I'll make sure I get all these in. Just because we've got a lot of them in so far, I don't want to lose track. So just give me a second. Just want to type these in, and then we'll continue with the audio requests. Right, you also from mobile office. Yep. Well, that's a nice studio. That's a nice studio. I do the headquarters, yeah. It's like crazy, like Sirius XM, now the VJs, they can just do it from home. And we get one song left, then we get to, oh no. It's gonna be frantic, tick, 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 tick. Oh god. We can get it over tonight. Actually, let's do Megadeth right now. Okay, Megadeth, you're dead. I'm very scared for what the next one's gonna be. I'm gonna be dead for listening to Saint Anger, I know that. So they really back in the album with the political song. It's really in the second half. Since Mike Breen's calling Game 5 in OKC, Thunder Clinch final spot, host Game 1. Will he stay in OKC until the final start? I would say no. That's a long time. That's a week and a half to stay. I don't think he's going to. That's a week and a half. He'll go back. Let's spit it out. Yep. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. Like, this really does feel like 80s Megadeth, but David the Tour. We already put yours to a vote, and the Blue Jays won that one, so we're going to just stay with that. Ernie Anderson outtakes ABC. Oh, boy. Different audio only? All right, perfect. Perfect. You guys are coming in hot today with OT. I appreciate you guys a ton. This has been a fun one so far. Got some great requests so far. Again, tomorrow we're going to be live for one of those games. Looks like Ace Jays right now. Looks like Ace Jays. So 13-24 left in the Hurricane season. We'll get the massive comeback. Oh, boy. Man, for being up 2-0, it might be, only outtakes of him announced America's Funniest People. Oh, my God. That sounds amazing. Oh, now we're going double time. We're going double time. Here we go. Next Finn's game I'm calling. Wait, Finn's game? Wait. Finn's? Am I missing something? I don't know the preseason schedule yet. I don't know the preseason yet. I mean, we're doing all the primetime Finn's games. Oh, yeah, America's Funniest People? I know home videos. I don't ever remember watching America's Funniest People. But I know America's Funniest home videos. Marlins, so we're doing Marlins Rockies. If you mean Fish. Oh, Fins? Yeah. Oh, I have no idea on the Fins. We're doing the primetime games. I have not even looked at the preseason schedule yet. All I know preseason we're doing Chargers Lions. That's all I know so far. It's a spinoff. I've never seen that show. Third lead by a lot. From that, so want me to ask? All good. All good. Except that's not you. So, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. You know, I can check, like, when the channel was created, right? I can check that you joined 5 minutes ago. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Like, you do realize that, like, it says join 5 minutes ago. Like, I know it's not the real you. And you keep trying all you want. I'm going to get you every time. If this entertains you, be my guest if this entertains you. Bruce Flies Wild Ones cook with a score. They could, yeah. They really could. 1994. That's a long time. All right. You know, he did, yep. It wasn't a bad one. He was asking what the next Dolphins game was, but as soon as he said Summer's phone died, that's why I'm like, that's probably not true. That's not true. I know that one's you. I know that one's the real you, because you've got the green. James Brown, the lace. Oh, I don't know on that one. What, video show? I have no idea. Horrible, really horrible. I know that one's you. Like MKI Scats. You know, he's got everyone at this point. Unless you got a green next to you, because if you got green, you're in trouble. If you got green, you're not gonna win. All right, I'm gonna just get this in really quickly. We bought a membership from Birthday Joe. That'd be an expensive thing for the grift. Canes tie it up. Canes tie it up. 3-3. Canes have tied it up. Just to do it. Yep. 10-cent beer night. One of the dumbest promotions of all time. The fact there was no limit, yeah, that was going to be doomed from the start. That was doomed from day one. 10-cent beer night's not a bad idea if there's limits on how much beer you can buy. And it has to be you can only buy one beer at a time. I think it would work if you could only buy one beer at a time. So it eliminates the idea of, okay, I'm going to buy 10 beers and I can just give them all to someone. If you don't buy one beer at a time, it would work. But, or a free beer. Buy a ticket, you get a free beer. But anything like that, no. Alright, let me just get these chips in. Alright. I forgot the Family Feud one. Yeah, hang on. I knew I forgot to put one of them in. Right, yep, literally. We just got the green, so I'm never worried about that. Alright. Let me just skip these two ChatGPTs in, and then we'll continue with the requests. Actually, we'll do the outtakes first. We'll leapfrog a little bit just because that's audio. That's audio. Outtakes, ABC. All right. This is me when recording audio, by the way. This should be 100% me. Ernie Anderson, I relate to him. I relate to him so much with this. You think it's looking exciting? Came to yep, 2-0 lead, and then they score 3 straight, then 3-3, and shot there saved. Yeah, Timberwolves dead in the water. Don't know what season we're in right now because it's the end of May in Ohio, but fully 59 degrees outside. That is, yeah, I don't know what season that is. That's like March. CBS sketch comedy? I want to know what sketch comedy CBS said. Saturday night? Was it the competitor to the competitor of Saturday Night Live? Was Carol Burnett? Wow. He hasn't doing it for a while then. Got like a frog in his throat. Let's see if I get sister there. Yep. I'm just gonna. Well, I think you delete the accounts afterwards. Well, it's have to be from 1993. It's have to be from 93 because I hear "Hey, Mr. DJ" from Zayn in there. See those Thunderclare benches? I don't think so. I don't think they will. Jeez. Oh my god. I said my trial. I do good. No, you may not. Perfect of what? Kate Scott's fire tonight. It is. I mean, I get it. I get why. Seemed like round 2, it seems like well controlled. One team was always controlled. Yep, I feel that. No, we're rolling on that. You know, he's. I don't think it's. I'm not getting a whole lot closer, relatively speaking. You know, we're just doing overtime right now. Yeah, if you just join us, final score: Royals win 3-2. This game's over. Was great up to that. Yep. $23.97. That's not as long as I thought. He's done so much then. He did so much in his time. Because that's not a long time, relatively speaking. Extra subs, not like anything out of the ordinary. I mean, growth definitely slows down during the off season. I guess what day it is, baby. Guess what day it is. On day, baby. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. 4-3. Sometimes I please somebody to scout when it's very clear standing in front of one. Oh, God. Frighteningly is a tough word to say. Like frighteningly funny. That's I don't think I would change the wordage of that one. The usual rule of thumb is that if you can't say it after 2, just try something else. Red Sox blow up. Oh yeah, they're screwed. They're screwed at this point. It's very much like the D-backs right now. Heads need to roll. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He pretty much could, yep. Bullpen's been bad lately for the Red Sox. They can't play a complete game. The problem is that they can't play a complete game. Just never thought they were going to win, even when they were up in extra innings. Project Rudy? I do not know a whole lot about it. Project Rudy. Oh, the Super League? Oh, no. No, absolutely not. No, that would destroy college sports. No. Super League, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. As the Wolf, we lost today, but luckily our crits come back. There you go. Yeah, I've been frustrated with the backs too. I get you, man. I get you. All right, so John Nelson. Yep, they are great. God, that was great. That was great. People in favor of it? I get like TV executives are in favor of it because you get marquee games all the time, but it would be terrible. It would be absolutely terrible. I would hate that so much. All right, we're going now to Eric Booker, AGT. And you see what takes to get into the queue? So wait, no. Just hopping in. You always do come through. Yep, you do. It's how going in and out with live streams. It's been enjoying Rich Vince. Appreciate you, NT. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you a ton. As always. Appreciate you a ton. All right. Full performance, Eric Booker. My God. I remember him at the hot dog eating contest. But like Super League, yes. Yes, it would be like that. Fire the Magic? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd fire Labello. My God. I remember from the hot dog eating contest. Here we go. I have no idea what he's going to do. We're just going to eat hot dogs. I said a bottle of water right there. The Sprinkling. I've not read that book yet. It's on my list. Don't tell me he's going to burp. Is he going to burp the song? Don't tell me he's going to burp songs. Oh, God. Oh, God. Bring Lavelle out? Yeah. Pickle juice. Is he going to drink the pickle juice? Oh my God. How can you watch this as a show? Probably this is like, I don't know how you, like, a Vegas show. How is this entertaining for a whole 90-minute show? I remember watching the Shatner one. I'd buzz this too. This is not a show. Like, the whole point of this is a Vegas show. This is not, like... A 90-minute show can burn me effective death metal vocals? It could be, yeah. It could be. The Honorable ChatGPT finds in favor of the planet will let Rob stay. I don't know. What is this exactly? Eric Booker chugging things for people's... This is disgusting. Who can watch this for an entire 90-minute... Hot sauce. Oh, God. For an entire 90 minutes. Who can watch this? Mel's trying to buzz Simon's thing, which she shouldn't be allowed to do. This is terrible. And this takes skill. Mel, you should not be able to buzz someone else's buzzer. No, that's awful. No, Mel's making herself part of the... No, that's not allowed. That should not be allowed. That should be a rule. You can't buzz someone else's buzzer. That's why I stopped watching this crap. That's why I stopped watching this show. That's why I stopped watching the... Like, the judges make themselves a part of the show. We've lost the plot. Yeah, I think it's going to be rewatched of last year. This is not a show. My God. Somehow it's on July 4th. Joey shuts at 6 hot dogs and more. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people do that. My God. Yeah, valid jugs. Yep. Oh my God. I'm guessing he didn't make it through. I'm going to guess he did not make it through. Because he got 4 X's. But that was terrible. Alright, who wants to be a Wimbler? Oh boy. Good old YouTube poop. Yeah, something discussed video, right? Yep. I feel bad for him. Yeah. How many wins Red Sox getting? I'm going to say 74. Oh, God. You'll do that in Indian Ocean. No master strategy. Dramatic music. Red Sox defense, what team is worse? I would say the Red Sox. I'd say the Red Sox. D-backs Penn is worse. I think overall Red Sox are worse. Frank and Becky. Right out of talent? It's not pretty right now. Ran out a while ago, to be fair. Missing teams are actually good. My teams have never been good. So, my teams have never been good. Got 5 quid. Does it have to go to the bench? I don't know. How's it going, Brody? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, the deal was concerned over for a while. It was over when they scored 9 points. It was over when they scored 9. I love this so much. Oh my God. Have a list. What year was Prince Charles? Just what? C. Definitely would be C. Mom's Red Sox right now? Red Sox. Yeah, I was like everyone else. Yep. Well, The Voice, I mean, The Voice has not had a star, like, forever. Usually there's an audience at least, but it's still sob stories at this point. Well, it's used to be like changing people's lives, and now AGT is all about the judges and sob stories, and the people that are on are already big. They get imported from elsewhere. Two people wearing Dallas shirts in the crowd. Why? Yeah, I noticed him too. Okay. Or it's definitely D. It's definitely D. It's gotta be right. How's does this YouTube only have 900 views? This is really good. You get it right. You get it right. You go back 1,000. Get it right. I love how crazy these rules are. Empty net. Nope. Carol's got 2-minute advantage right now. The world's Wimbles chip. Yeah. It's definitely John. It's gotta be John, right? There it is, John Keelan. There it is. Yeah, I remember when I was still the opening show of that. It was Valentine's Day 2008. I was there. My Vision last day. I hate they're getting rid of that. I wish there was some way to preserve Muppet Vision. Such a fun show. Just update the technology. No. Doing a Stitch voice now. Wow. That was great. That was great. All right, clock's at 0, so $5 more gets you in the queue at this point. You see what it takes to get in. $5 more gets you in. Okay. All right. My Minute Contortion has judged stream. Oh, God. Oh, God. There have been some contortionists out here. I do not like contortionists at all. It's not even a skill for me. Contortion is just you. Like, it's more of just you can do a certain thing. Your body's able to do a certain thing. I can't watch a whole thing of that. Like a whole 90-minute show of contortion. I can't. I don't think that's like worthy of America's Got Talent. 5-3 Panthers going on. Panthers move on. My God, this is nauseating. This is a nauseating act to watch. Oh my God. Oh, now he's going down to the table? Oh no. Oh no. Hope Diggs is impact Patriot. We'll see. Oh God. Oh God. This is disgusting. That's something contortion's a skill. Like, I don't know who can watch a whole 90-minute show of this. That's the whole appeal of the show. Yeah, it's Floridians usually the final every year. Panthers go back-to-back, baby. Second playoffs have been pretty underwhelming, not gonna lie. Second playoffs have been very underwhelming this year, unfortunately. Oh my God. Like, who can watch this for a whole show? Yeah, look, my legs are... Yeah. Let's change it next time with the fish layer down. Yep. Kitty goes meow, baby. Kitty goes meow. Oh, God. This is awful. This is not a show. NBA playoffs have been crap. No, the NBA playoffs have been great. NBA playoffs this year, we've seen crazy upsets, we've seen buzzer beaters, we've seen some great ones. Stanley Cup has not been the best. Oh, God. That was brutal. That was brutal. Oh, God. I'm guessing he made it through, though. All right, so we got 5 ChatGPTs in the queue. We're going to get to all 5 of them. Again, this is the last call, too, for you make the call. A's J's is the winner. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's do some ChatGPTs. Start off with this one. And by that, I mean we need to get the display capture. Here we go. Oops, wrong thing. Clock's at 0. So, dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, mouse goes squeak. I'm doing alright, Joseph. Appreciate you, man. The fox. We don't know what the fox says. Alright, so, first one. The Bratty 4. Mystery Science Theater. They abandoned the building. Their punishment sent to the satellite. of live. Here we go. The camera pans over the bridge. Empty juice boxes, stuffed animals, crown marks over every surface. The control console sparks. Distant screaming echoes from off screen. DW is now coming on. This spaceship is dumb. It doesn't even have a tick with buttons. How am I supposed to watch cartoons? Caillou's holding a popsicle. I dropped my popsicle and now it's sticky everywhere. What has always happened to me? You know, it started off alright, now it's gotten worse. Little Princess enters the scene now. I told the robot to make me a snack with glitter on it. Where is it? I'm gonna scream. Little Bear is now rubbing his eyes. I'm tired, but I don't want to nap. I just want to cry for no reason. An alarm blares. Incoming transmission. Terrible. Old movie detected. Begin. Mandatory viewing. Only time the Reds made the postseason? They made a lot of times. But now we go in the theater room. The Gila Monster starts with grainy desert furs and twanging guitar music. Ew, what is this, cowboy music? This is what peasants listen to. It's black and white. Is the color broken? Mommy! This looks so much older than Mr. Ratburn's personality. I don't understand what's happening. I don't want to understand. I hate it. On-screen teens talking awkwardly about drag racing. Why is this boy wearing pants that high? His belly button's crying for help. They all talk like they're chewing oatmeal. I don't like teenagers. They're mean and they don't share. I need a snack or I'll explode. I'm going to explode. I'm exploding already. Carolina, well, they won the last time, so their streak is over of 15 straight. But the Bills are the NHL. I've said that for a while now. Meanwhile, the monster finally disappears, knocking over a toy truck 23 minutes into the movie. That's not a monster, that's a lizard with a GoPro. It's scary, turn it off. I don't like reptiles, except turtles, but not this turtle. This monster is boring. If I were a giant lizard, I'd stomp on a cupcake factory. I want to scream and I don't know why. Viewer emotional instability has exceeded safe limits. Deploy emergency nap gas. Event hisses. The kids duck. Nice try, Hal. I never nap. I fight my sleep like a warrior. Finally, the lights come back on the theater. The kids are in full chaos mode. That movie was the worst thing ever. Worse than when my sandwich had crusts. I didn't learn anything on the grad. I refuse to grow as a person. I just want to sit on the floor and scream for 17 hours. Don't stop me. If anyone's out there in space, help us. Or don't, but bring us cookies. It's tomorrow's last 7 minutes on TNT, yep. Unless the Knicks win. Meanwhile, in the control room, the lights flicker, the system overload. Children volume levels critical. Integrity of a satellite of love is compromised. Initiating self-destruct in 30 minutes. Self-destruct? That's my thing. I want to break the spaceship first. Let's push everybody at once for science. No, I don't get a whine about the bathroom yet. This is fine. Static fades out. The ship wobbles. And the ship is now destructing. And I'm assuming the kids are all dead. OKC is in the finals for the second time in franchise history since moving. Well deserved. Phenomenal team. And it looks like they'll play Indiana, but we will see on that. All right. Next up in the queue. How much would it take for me not to ChatGPT for a week? You would have to take a lot. I have to take a lot. Because this is fun. Number one, this is fun. Number two, I do make a lot on this. All right, now we're doing a fantasy forever episode in Salmon, Idaho. Here we go. They're in a rental SUV. Isn't this beautiful, kids? Salmon, Idaho, birthplace of Sacagawea, gateway to the Salmon River, home to some of the best fly fishing in the country, and apparently no cell reception. That's okay, Candace. Nature is the original social network, with significantly fewer emojis. They pull into a small, charming town square of carved wooden signs and a large fish statue in the center. It's like replacing anything, too. By the way, we're doing overtime stream tomorrow at, I think, what time is it? 4 o'clock Eastern? I think we're doing overtime. 4 o'clock, 4:30, sometime around there we're doing overtime stream. I think 4 o'clock. Right now, it does look like A's Jays is the game that we're doing. And that game starts tomorrow at 7:07 Eastern Time. So, just keep that in mind. Now we're in the town center. These are stitching plans on the sidewalk using chalk and sticks. We're going to build the ultimate Salmon River Fest, featuring robotic fishing, homemade raft races, and even a reenact with Lewis and Clark. With more splash zones. Looks like they named it for dollar coin. I don't know. Different vacation. The cadence, you gotta do the cadence on that one. Gotta figure out the cadence. Doofenshmirtz, Idaho, rental building. Something like that. What you doing? We're bringing history, engineering, and high-speed water sports together in one incredible event. You had me at Splash Zones. Now we're inside the RV. I knew it! Rafts, robots, reenactments. Oh, they are so getting busted. Just as she hits her corner phone, a horse blocks the view. Lead help you getting around, city girl? Not a wait, are you on a horse? Well, this is Idaho. Now we're in the Salmon River in the afternoon. A full-blown festival is underway. I think it would be, David. I think it would be. People are trying elk chili, watching live banjo duels, and lining up at a do-it-yourself fly fishing drone booth. Ferb, activate the fly fishing drone. Press a button. A robot arm elegantly casts a fly into the river, snags a trout, and does a polite bow. According to my research, Meriwether Lewis did not wear sunglasses, Phineas. Well, Santa Cruz grizzly psychic, they were Crocs either, but here we are. Meanwhile, we are in the, we're in Idaho, in Doofenshmirtz's mobile lab. He's follow them. Goes to Idaho, you and your smoked delicious potatoes. But no more. With my Spudinator, I shall turn every potato into a bouncy rubber ball. Idaho will be ruined, and then they'll buy my evil potatoes. Perry bursts through the roof in a hand-carved canoe. Perry the Platypus, did you know this state has no sales tax on even adventures? So consider it. Traps Perry. A battle begins now, full of rubber potatoes and flying rods. So Doofenshmirtz is just trying to force people to buy his potatoes. Take over the tri-state area. Which is not really a tri-state area. Because we're in Idaho. But the raft race is underway. Phineas and Ferb are now in a solar-powered raft shaped like a salmon. Baljeet's raft looks like a replica of Jefferson's keelboat. Buford's is made of inner tubes tied together with duct tape. Welcome to the first ever Salmon River Robo Raft Rally. Ready, set, splash. The rafts launch. Ferb uses remote control fins for speed. Candace is filming. Mom, they're racing robots. And wait, why are the potatoes racing downstream? A massy, bouncy spud flies overhead and knocks phone from her hand. Candace, are you in a reenactment parade? No, I was trying to... Oh, really? Meanwhile, the race ends at town square. Everyone cheers as Ferb's raft wins. That was amazing, Phineas. Even the mayor joined the splash zone. And nobody got potatoed. Well, almost nobody. Candace stumbles in, wrapped in hand colonial garb, looking wild-eyed. Honey, you should have told me you're part of the historical reenactment. I would have brought your brother's tricorner hat. Meanwhile, the kids relax outside the campfire at night. Today was awesome. History, rafting, robotics, and potatoes. Think we come back next year? Let's have to top it with Salmon River submarine racing. They all laugh. Meanwhile, Doofenshmirtz's area gets destroyed. That was probably the potato that went above. Doofenshmirtz now trying to sell his remaining potatoes. Come get your bounce buds. You'll get them, bounce on them, you'll bake them, you'll regret everything. I get bounced, someone flies over a tree, lands in a chili booth. So, yeah. Destroyed. Banjo with a $5. Lobran Baron Caillou performed John Cage's 433 and confused all the judges. Oh, God. And vote on the make the call. All right. Team rolls another great run, but this time ran to a light speed freight train. Yep. The Thunder are just too good defensively. Way too good defensively. Appreciate the Fava Banjo. That should be a fun one. I can't wait for that one. Appreciate you, man. 116. 117. Wow. That's coming hot today. All right, here we go. So now we're going to have Lionel Hutz representing Rob in court. Order in the court. We are here in the matter of Rob versus JG9 in case of a YouTube ban, alleged impersonation, and excessive cursing in a family-friendly live stream chat. Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, now I know you're thinking, Lionel, why are you wasting this court's time with YouTube drama? But let me ask you this. Who among us hasn't been unfairly banned from an anime reaction stream at 2 a.m.? Exactly. He slams a printout of the YouTube channel on the desk. My client, Mr. Carson, who you'll note has only allegedly impersonated Ahmad, several anime voice actors, and at one point, the Pope. Can you imagine if that's what Pope Leo was doing? Was humiliated in front of dozens, maybe hundreds of viewers. It does sound familiar. Yep, they do. That's defamation, psychological harm, and worst of all, bad content moderation. Your Honor, Mr. Carson was banned for impersonation, swearing, and spamming links to his SoundCloud titled Better Than Eminem Volume 6. He violated multiple community guidelines. Also, he called my viewers foolish, anime-loving gremlins. That was satire. Mr. Carson, sit down. Satire, Your Honor. Like Shakespeare or Family Guy. Suddenly the back of the courtroom creaks open. In walks Caleb and Bear. I don't like it when people fight online. It makes me feel confused. Can we go home now? This courtroom smells like old cheese. What in the name of PBS is going on in my courtroom? Your Honor, I rest my case. And may I also request a 10-minute recess so I can Google how to appeal a ban on YouTube? Motion denied, and Mr. Hudson, this is small claims court. You don't appeal here. You explain why a man pretending to be Studio Ghibli's CEO deserves monetary compensation for being blocked from a live stream. I see. He quietly sits, spilling his briefcase, which only contains a comb, a Blockbuster membership card, and a half-eaten sandwich. Clear the courtroom characters, and someone please revoke Mr. Hudson's Wi-Fi privileges before he gets into another Discord server. God. I love it. They thought it was like an anime chat, which it's not, but they got the impersonation down. Yeah, definitely satire. All right, $5 going to A's J's. We're just pulling away as of late. What is it gonna? I don't know. He's created so many accounts at this point. If he gets bored out of his mind, I mean, that's how you want to spend your life. I mean, that's one way to spend your life. All right, now they're gonna the Whiny Five at a Home Depot. The grand opening. The automatic doors open to the Home Depot. The first 5 people in to the Home Depot are Lil Ren Bear, Caillou, DW, Little Princess, and Peppa Pig. Gold Buzzers ruin AGT. I don't disagree. Because Golden Buzzer is all about the sob story. It's all about the sob story. Golden Buzzer used to be. I didn't hate what it was originally. Golden Buzzer was originally, if you like an act, you want to send them through the next round. But the problem is that it's a 2-2 vote or 1-3 vote. So the problem is that they wouldn't go through, but you really want them to go through, so you press your buzzer. I think that's what it was before, and that was great. But now it's just about sob stories. That stinks. I mean, they're going to go through anyways. Plus, it gives us less of a chance to really connect with them and watch their progression as artists. All right, here we go. So, we're now doing the live shows. That's awful. I do get the idea, though, the judges allow one person to go through in the live show. I do get the idea that that at the end of each live show, I'm fine with one person going through. After, like, discussing it afterwards. All right. Just get 2 instead of 1? They get 2? Oh, jeez. That's insane. That's too much. That's to try to get the viral moment, because I know Gold Buzzers go viral. Yep, that's Tom Burnman, baby. Man of faith game. All right. Lone Bear runs full speed to the paint counter, screaming, I want all the colors, before hurling sample cards into the air like a confetti cannon of rage. The paint mixer was mid-cycle. He slams his paw on the emergency stop, unleashing a shriek that echoed through the plumbing department like a banshee's cry. Caillou body slams the counter because his paint wasn't sparkly. I hate colors, I hate paint, I hate everything. He screamed so hard he popped a balloon across the store and made an intern cry. Meanwhile, at the garden center, Little Princess is riding the mowers. I am the queen of the lawns. She started one, drove it 10 feet, immediately went over a bird bath while screaming for a tiara made of garden hoses. Yeah, the logo for the Midnights, I do like that one. I like the tiger coming out. I love that one. I love that one so much. That's where their logo is. I never got why they changed that. Peppa Pig climbs into the display fountain, declares herself a water deity, begins throwing landscape rocks at customers while chanting, kneel before Piggy. Meanwhile, DW set a pot on fire. So now this whole store is ruined. DW has now found the power tool demo table. The employee in charge was distracted trying to contain Caillou, who ripped over the paint can and was finger painting his entire existence. So now the store is getting destroyed with finger painting. DW, is that a chainsaw? I think I'll just touch it. She doesn't turn on, but she threatens 3 adults with a caulk gun. What's funny? 24? And duct tape her own name to an axe handle. Laura Bear screaming because someone told him wood came from trees. That's murder! He begins an impromptu protest by lying across every aisle yelling tree killers. ESPN is a story about violent logos, and that was an example. How? It's a tiger. It's not a violent logo. Peppa supported the protest by throwing mulch into the air. So now there's stores on fire, mulch is being tossed around, Paint cards are everywhere. Now we are at the snack table. Yeah, Falcons can make the Super Bowl, but DW can threaten murder with a chainsaw. Give them to me or I'll hold my breath till I die. There are 2 cookies left at the table. I don't know where there's some cookies at Home Depot, but okay. Fine, die then. This is so dumb. She takes a cookie. Caillou snatches the last one. Then scream, I'm allergic to chocolate, and threw up. Lemon Bear licked the frosting off the floor. At least Panther has a store to get with the claws. At least get that. Finally, there's a llama, apparently. There's a llama at the Home Depot. And it got loose. What Home Depot is this? I did not tell it to do this. This is what I put in. This is the prompt. They sell medicine. They don't sell llamas. I don't think there's a petting zoo at a Home Depot. But there's apparently a llama. Okay, llama at Home Depot. You can buy like a metal llama sculpture. You can, unless, I guess the metal llama? Yeah, I guess the metal llama. Like the statues you can buy. You must go back to, literally. Peppa was riding the llama. Peppa chants, the pig reigns supreme. She smashes 3 light fixtures. Little Princess barricades summoned to the restroom with 6 plungers. Dina tries to sue Home Depot using a form she scrolled on receipt paper. Caillou is now shirtless, screaming at light bulbs being too bright and too mean. He's surprised. Ooh. Yeah, there are people that buy medicine at Home Depot, but I guess why not? Lemon Bear declares the break with Free Republic and starts taxing employees in crayons. The llama is now dead. The llama's dead. Again, I don't know why there was a llama there to begin with. Rest in peace, Home Depot Harambe, I guess. And the store is destroyed. The store is destroyed. The employer's like, I should have just gone with Lowe's. Literally at this point. Alright. Let's do some Family Feud, the Backyardigans. Yeah, like over-the-counter stuff. Backyardigans against Phineas and Ferb. Alright, welcome to Family Feud. Today's matchup, the adventurous Backyardigans versus the endlessly creative Phineas and Ferb. But now, here's Steve Harvey. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show for you on my left. They fought aliens, been pirates, and still made home for snack time. It's the Backyardigans. And over here, these kids build roller coasters before lunch. It's Phineas, Ferb, Isabel, Buford, MLG. Alright, let's play the feud. Pablo, Phineas, step up. Where's 100 people? Name somebody find in a treehouse. Blueprints. Number 3 answer. Snacks. Number 2 answer. Backyardigans take the round. Meanwhile, Doofenshmirtz is watching this. Behold, my greatest creation, the game show Lunar. So no more cheerful clapping, no more ridiculous survey questions, just chaos. What's the backstory for this one? Backstory is Doofenshmirtz wanted to play Family Feud growing up in his hometown. And his family was going to be on the show. But then they canceled the show one day before they were supposed to get on the air. So now he's got a feud against Family Feud. Goodbye, Family Feud! I don't know where a teal blur lands behind him. Y'all hear some weird just now? Bear the Platypus, baby. He destroys the Inator, knocks remote away. Bear the Platypus? Why must you always crash my elaborate and poorly timed plans? They crash with the ceiling tile. Steve just looks up. I know I should have taken that hosting gig in the tri-state area. Alright, back to the game. Tyrone, name something you'd find at a treehouse. A telescope. Just as Austin gives us the less correct answer of sleeping bag, the lights flicker. The game's show room radiator activates momentarily. It zaps the scoreboard. Okay, someone just brought a doomsday device to a family show. Again. Up in the rafters, Doofenshmirtz grabs the backup remote. Yeah, this is still salvageable. All I have to do is Perry spins and roundhouse kicks the control box. Roadhouse. Zaps Doof, sucks him into his own contraption. So I guess he gets destroyed. Goes to Perry the Platypus! As the Inator is destroyed, the game can go on as normal. All right. I don't know what that was, but I'm guessing someone's getting home grounded. Perry drops down next to Phoenix and Ferb. Mr. Plappus, I presume. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Hey, Ferb, I know what we're doing next. Hosting a game show with laser defenses. Ferb gets a thumbs up. All right, Backyardigans in the fast money round. They win the round. They score 216 points. So they win. But Phineas Ferb saved the day, so who's the real winner? There's only so many questions you can ask for Feud. There's only so many questions before they could just repeat themselves over and over. Like, it's everything's like the same question over and over again with the Feud. Like, there's only so many iterations. Well, folks, Backyardigans win, Divinus loses, Perry saves the day again. All in a day's work. Tune in next time for more Feud. If the set's still standing. The Fiend plays, everyone waves, and Perry just vanishes in platypus form. All right, we have one more ChatGPT in here. Hang on. How likes Aspire have? Well, jeez. If I always say general show, yep. And then act shocked when that's an answer. You press Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy been on basically since I was born. Well, Jeopardy, the thing with Jeopardy is there's always going to be trivia questions to ask. There's always going to be stuff you can ask. Wheel of Fortune's same thing, too. Same thing with Wheel. Press there are different games you can do to do it. And you get around the same game but play the same object but play different things. So things happen by the card one. I get it. All right. All right. The two of them go on America's Got Talent. All right. This one's really good, actually. This one's really good. All right. I'm not even going to raise the intensity on this. Here we go. We are on the AGT auditions. Caillou Robert. Applause dies into awkward silence as two 4-year-olds take the stage. And what are your names? I'm Little Brown Bear, and I'm already annoyed. And I'm Caillou. I'm 4, and this is hard. Okay, what will you be doing for us tonight? A deep artistic rendition of John Cage's 4 minutes and 33 seconds. It means we don't play anything for 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Wait, what? So, silence. They sit cross-legged center stage. Caillou dramatically lifts a finger to his lips and shushes the entire audience. Silence ensues for 8 seconds. Laura Bear then whispers, "This chair is itchy. I don't want to sit anymore. I want to stand. We can't. It ruins the artistic intention." It's all during the song. Caillou stands. "I don't care." Heidi slaps her buzzer. They already screwed up the piece. "No, you're interrupting the piece." Howie buzzes again, chuckling. "You're ruining our show. I hate this place." Sophia then buzzes. "We haven't even got to the second movement." Simon then buzzes. The audience boos. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. It wasn't even silence. It was whining wrapped in chaos. Why does nobody understand me? I hope you all get interrupted mid-nap. Suddenly, Caillou dives headfirst into the judges' table. He pounds his fist. Security rushes the stage. They try and escort Caillou out. Let me finish the 4 minutes. I still have feelings to express. Art is pain. A camera falls over at this point. They're dragged off stage. It's 4-no's. America's Got Talent is never the same again. That's a journey with hosting. I can see it. People being the host. Oh, yeah. I remember being the contestant. I remember being the contestant. Big chair. Little chair. I mean, if I was of Lois playing Fast Money. Oh, God. That was great. That was phenomenal. Oh, man. I'm still feeling used to express. Let me finish the 4 minutes. God. All right, last call. There's nothing left in the queue. Last call for this OT period. Otherwise, we're going to call it here. Otherwise, we're calling it here. We're going to do A's J's at 7 o'clock tomorrow. I'll just show you the schedule coming up. So we have this last call. Yeah, that was great. Tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern time. It's going to be 4:30, not 4. 4:30 Eastern. We're doing that. You can't act, you can't be funny when you want me to say yo. So, 4:30 tomorrow for Q&A overtime. MLB stream, A's J's at 7. That's the game plan for this. So, I don't have to worry about this anymore. So, with that in mind, appreciate all you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off. I will see you guys tomorrow for overtime at 4:30 Eastern and A's J's at 7. Final score, Royals 3, Reds 2. See you guys on the other side. New video just dropped as well. Click the link above. If you haven't seen it yet, better air conditioner that injured a player. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, a new video dropping as well. So, take care, guys.